Yes, ladies, gents, boys and girls, welcome to the delayed start. Levi's ball, me Seb.
Me Shane.
And me Jake.
Oh no! Oh, sorry.
You deserve that,
You didn't
Daz.
tell him. No,
You deserve that,
We
Daz.
had all that time.
Yeah, but Daz, you deserve that.
You had like an hour.
No.
In fairness, Shane.
You
You're dead
deserve
right,
to go
no.
last, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, I had to be
I
said.
do deserve to go last. There's
you did.
an order to these things. You got it wrong.
Don't know. Listen, Daz, you're in no position tonight, son. All right.
No, that's all
Absolutely
right.
no position. You know, you get people to look straight down the barrel, Daz.
Yeah.
Maybe you should look straight down the barrel tonight.
Okay.
Immediately, what do you reckon?
Update this banner, and then I think I will. So, just put it straight on me.
Yep, straight on you, straight down the barrel. What's the score, Daz?
YLE.
Yeah, go on.
Right,
Tell the
folks.
viewers.
So I apologise. We're supposed to start at 8 o'clock tonight, right? And I had to go to work, but I forgot I had to go to work, and I purposely planned the job tonight around the show starting at 10 o'clock. So I was supposed to be there at 6:30. I got a phone call off Pat Fenton at 6:30 saying, "Are you all right?" And I was like, "Of course I'm all right. Are you all right?" He was like, "Just making sure you're still on the way." And I was like, "On the way where?" I was on the way to Seb's house, and he said, "You're supposed to be in Dalymount doing a photo shoot here for a full new batch of under 13s kids that are signing into the Bohs Academy for the first time." They were there, 17 kids, parents, brothers, sisters, about 150 people in Dalymount waiting on me. And I said, "I'm on the way." I had to fly to Dalymount to ring Seb and say, "Look, sorry Seb, I'm not going to make it." And Seb thankfully was willing to say, "We'll delay it, we'll get you in." And they did. So we're late entirely because I had to go to Dalymount because I thought Pat Fenton would have killed me if I didn't show up. So here we are.
Just one thing we've left out there, Dazzler.
What did I forget?
Obviously, we were starting at 8 p.m. Whose idea was it to start at 8 p.m.?
it was my idea to start at 8 o'clock. That makes it worse. I literally said because the World Cup starts at 10, I was like, we should do an 8 o'clock show. That way, then we can all watch the World Cup. People won't leave to watch the World Cup; they'll all be here. And so Seb swapped it to 8 o'clock.
So what a good idea, Daz.
It was a great idea. It was a great idea. But I'm sorry about that.
Ado Jarvis has asked for the forfeit. I think you should get your hair cut again.
Yeah.
No, we'll use it on a good one because that's going to happen anyway, I'd say. We'll use it on a good one. Jake said about 15 coffees, waiting for you, Daz.
I was so
Yeah,
sad.
some Maverick coffees. I need all the caffeine I'm going to need.
Yeah, I felt so bad because I was thinking to myself, first of all, Pat Fenton's going to kill me. He's going to hate me. That's not great. And I was like, Seb's going to kill me and he's going to hate me and that's not great. And then I was like, which one is worse? And then I confidently decided that I'd rather have you hate me than Pat Fenton.
Yeah.
So I figured I'd go to work.
Well, I do anyway, in fairness now. So
Yeah, that's all right.
Poor old Jake is addicted to coffee this year,
So
aren't you?
while the lads were here
mad.
setting
Still
up,
mad for
I was in Dalymount.
Yeah. Oh no, in all fairness to you now, Daz, you come in, you done your job, you cracked on, you got your bits ready, and we went off straight away. Do you know what I mean?
And
There was no
I
hanging
kept in the loop
around.
the whole time. I was literally texting saying 1 done, 2 done, 3 done,
Yeah.
17 kids done. I'm on the way.
Yeah,
I
we
must,
got.
I must have got about 4 or 5 people saying I look like Paul Waters already. Honestly.
Actual image. That's a great show. That is
Casper
a great.
was due in the studio tonight, but we swapped him out, didn't we?
Yeah.
He's off in
Paul Waters
Poland.
is a great show.
Anyway, look, Daz, in the script, funny enough, the opening line, and this is all I've got, is "Good week with Dazzler." Daz. Yeah, brilliant.
It was a good week at the beginning. Yeah.
You blew that one anyway, didn't you?
Yeah.
But football-wise, Daz, we won't launch into it, but what a week
Sorry,
for you,
actually,
son.
before you elaborate on that, right, the worst part about this, by the way, right, was I was in Dalymount to do a shoot today. I went home, and then Pat Fenton rang me and said, "You're supposed to be in Dalymount." So I was already there, and then I left and had to go back. But anyway, continue as you were.
You were sending me gifts and all with Grandpa Simpson putting the hat on the ring and turning back around. You literally had to do that.
Oh, God.
Literally had to do
what were you
that.
asking me anyway?
Well, it was a good week for football, Daz, wasn't it?
It's a great week for football. Great week. Two
Moving on.
Dublin derbies, 2 wins.
Yeah, move on, please.
A
Yeah,
good
come on.
week. A good week.
There's enough of
Accolades
that
to this
talk
lad.
later
Accolades to this lad for 2 clean sheets and all, Daz.
Well done, Paul.
Oh,
Your
yeah.
man as well. So.
You had no idea what you're talking
What?
about. Look, you've come in
USA.
and you've not put a foot wrong. You've kept 2 clean sheets on the bounce. We're delighted for you.
Thank God for
We're
that.
delighted-
Huh?
we're delighted
Ah,
for you.
listen. Oh, no, we've
Great
got a
start.
shirt missing and all sorts tonight.
I mean, 2 clean sheets in a row.
Oh no, I was meant to ask you to bring a shirt in.
I have a short in the car.
Wait, are we just gonna,
maybe we'll have a moment. Go
Are
on.
we just gonna forget that like Paul Waters played in goal when he's lost to Dundalk? Are we just gonna forget about the losses and just talk about the wins?
Shane,
Move on.
let me have me moment, will you?
You want to forget about those moments?
Yes,
don't
I
you?
do want to forget about them. Yeah.
Especially against Dundalk and all.
Oh,
But
jeez.
we'll come back to you in just a second there, Jay. We'll introduce you because we normally leave our guests high and dry. I'm not leaving you high and dry, I promise you. I'm coming back to you. Shane, first game for Lorcan in the dugout for you, wasn't it? Hi.
Oh yeah, I thought you were gonna go to El Paul there.
I am going to go back to Paul.
No one's ever gonna call you Jake again, by the way.
No.
No,
That's it.
that's
No,
you
like,
ruined now.
that's your Paul. Shields' won, and now you're Paul too.
You'll be walking around with goldie gloves on for the rest of the week and all now. Laid now.
You'll be in goal in the charity match. You'll be in goal.
Oh,
Yeah, Fitzy. See what I do?
Yeah, first one in the dugout with you.
Yeah, it looks like he's gonna be in again. Yeah.
Yeah, well, there you go. Massive game as well, Friday. Let's get on to you then, Paul. So, tell us, Paul, a little bit about yourself. You obviously started a social supporters group
yeah, I did.
on Facebook. When did you start that?
Started that at the start of 2022, so just before the season started. And since then, we're now up to 20,000 followers on Facebook
Wow,
and about 600 on Instagram. So we are getting bigger.
good going.
Yeah, it was a great decision from obviously ourselves, myself and Dave, to get that started. And since then, it's been a great success.
It's an active one as well, isn't it? On Facebook,
Still active
especially.
always, yeah. We even have a couple of people from the actual club in the group chat too. So it's massive in the whole town. So great what we've done.
Now we talk about the Facebook groups, and you're saying that they're absolutely mental. Some of the comments you're getting there. Would you say that about the Drogheda group as well? Would you say?
Massive, yeah.
Nuts, isn't it?
Oh, nuts, yeah, non-stop.
Carnage. Sometimes if you're feeling a little bit
the
low.
Facebook groups are that's where the headbangers congregate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Sligo
the
Rovers
spot.
full of headbangers. No,
I'm in the Shells group chat too, and there's a lot of headbangers in that one.
Yeah.
yeah.
You're not in the Bohs ones that you play for us now.
No, I'm actually not.
I know. You just
Do you want to invite me, Daz?
He's in the binoculars like that in all the Facebook groups.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Public does though that on this. You don't need to join that.
Yeah.
Just have a little snoop. You can't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you're also, as well as the Facebook group and the Instagram group, you're one of the founders of the charity game that Drogheda have been, well, the town of Drogheda put on last year, and is going ahead again,
Yeah.
going again this year.
I am.
So it's in his second year. So obviously, how did that come about?
Funny enough story, actually. It was a home actually one Saturday having a Chinese. Yeah, and
How
I
every good
actually
story starts.
I was watching Soccer Aid on the YouTube, and it was like Soccer Aid's top 50 moments, and I seen one clip. It was like Mark Wright taking a penalty. You know, Mark Wright from Towie
Yeah.
taking a penalty, and then it just came into my mind. God, let's do a charity match. So spoke to Dave and Spud on that night, and they loved the idea. Then spoke to one of the lads from the Ultras, and they loved it. And then just spent a few weeks just planning it, and since then it's been a big success.
Happy days.
Yeah,
How much did you raise last year?
just over 20,000 euros. So 10 grand for each charity. So we represented SOSAD last year. So Save Our Sons and Daughters, obviously a big charity for mental health. The Ultras represented Drogheda Refuge and Women's Refuge Centre, and we're going to be doing the same again this year. And they're going to be representing Abacus, so for autistic and special needs children. So
We've obviously got the jersey. So sad as well.
yeah, we
there
do.
as well.
Yeah.
Up tonight, lads. How can people buy tickets, and how can people donate?
They can actually buy tickets off the Drogheda United website. So tickets are going for a £5. And if you do buy a ticket on the website, you can actually enter into the prize raffle that night as well. So we have hopefully going to have over 20 prizes available that night. And if you buy a ticket, you're in for a show.
Nice. How many did we sell last year?
I think we had over 25 prizes there last year, so we had a good few prizes. We had about probably an hour worth of prize given that night. So it was yeah, hopefully going to try and raise the same again this year.
And how many people did we have in attendance there?
We had 800 tickets sold. So we literally, I remember actually that day we had like the whole two stands like full. And I actually remember like out there for the warm-ups, and you were actually there. Nobody out there for the warm-ups. And then I remember we walked back out and seeing the amount of people there. I was like,
packed, yeah.
packed, unbelievable.
Yeah, just Cross Lines was being renovated, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. But it wasn't just that. Like, I have to mention as well, it wasn't just Drogheda fans. It was Shells, Rovers and Bohs fans too. Like, the amount of Shells flags and Rovers flags is unbelievable as well that
it
day.
was great.
So it was a great support from everybody in the league.
Before you do anything, just to say you got a tier donation from £2 donation, from Aidan J96 in the chat. So shout out to him.
Paul Waters got lynched, is what he said.
Yeah, I didn't want to read it, but
Thanks, Aidan.
Forgetting about the losses, you know.
Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely. Fair play to you.
I just had to adjust that camera over there. I'm not walking behind them all. Sorry. But sick of the whole.
We haven't got time for that tonight, Daz. We haven't got time. Professionalism's out the window tonight.
Yeah.
The sweat is dripping off your head.
I literally changed. I got here and changed t-shirt. No, what you were saying
left,
we're short.
hasn't got.
What?
You said you've no more sweat left.
No, I haven't.
Now the legends also playing this as well, don't they? And icons of the club.
So last year we had Adam Foley and Dave Webster on for the Ultras. That was not nice. Then ourselves, we had Graham Gartland, Ryan McAvoy and Stephen Meany. So we had a lot more lads, but it still didn't work as well for us last year. So
Got slaughtered, did you?
got slaughtered, yeah. We were 3-0 down at half time. Was it 3-0 down?
Yeah, 3-0 down.
Yeah, and then I remember they took the 2 lads off. We scored 2 more goals, and then he brought the other lads on and literally just ran the show again.
Oh, Jay, you're dismissing me formation change and everything now, aren't you?
Oh, you got
Yeah, he got the mode, so now he's playing.
Yeah, exactly.
So now we have you as gaffer.
We have
Jane,
him
so
as-
all hope is on you.
Yeah,
exactly.
Not any worse, so lovely. That's great.
The bar is being set by Seb. I think you're
And
right.
we've got Daz for the water and sponge for any injuries that day.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
I'm there to win, though, so.
Yeah, well, let's yeah, absolutely. We're all
Yeah.
there to win, aren't we?
We are there to win, yeah.
Absolutely. And so who have we got this year?
So far we've announced Matthew O'Brien.
Yep.
Ourselves, the lads, the Ultras have actually announced Paul Crowley. So far, I think they're going to hopefully. We've another player lined up. We'll hopefully try and get him announced the weekend. I'm not going to say much, but he was a player from last year. That's one hint. But yeah, should be good crack any day again this year.
Interesting, lads.
You're trying to think now, aren't you? Look at you.
Well,
He's thinking.
Shane.
You should know already in the group chat.
Yeah.
Do you have it?
Ah, yeah,
hasn't got a clue.
yeah.
I was added into that group chat and haven't opened it once. I've been in that group chat for 2 weeks. I've not opened it a single time.
There you go. So Daz is taking it serious.
Yeah,
then, lads. So when Paul Walters is pouring his heart out on the stream and you're going, I'm not even bothered.
No. I'm looking forward to the event, but it'll take a lot more than that for me to read a group chat.
Just show a few Hickey clips in your hour.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We came in here last week. I hadn't even read the script.
Change your WhatsApp now to Pat Fenlon.
Oh,
With soon response then, buddy.
Yeah, we should actually, yeah.
Don't start.
I had an anonymous question. Anonymous viewer asked a question. Jake.
Yeah.
He said, "Why do people call you the hunk?"
I should be mentioning that in this new YouTube video. We'll leave that for outside the video.
He said, "Yeah, it was an anonymous question. I thought I'd just ask you." Some anonymous viewers. So, and the last one from us, Jake, is hot dogs at football matches.
No, definitely not. If you want to get a hot dog, go to America. They should not be in football matches.
See that?
Yeah. A burger or chips, I'm happy with. Hot dog, no.
Back
In
in
the
the
bin.
home, but hot dogs for the homeland for you.
They sell them in Drogheda. It's one of the only places that they would do it.
I don't think so.
Lowe's, blood.
They do have to, I don't know. I never actually eaten Drogheda, so.
Bohs do them. Bohs had one. I checked the board.
I'm not surprised
I
about
checked the board. It was
Yeah, you
850
pointed
or
out to
something
me the
like
other
that.
day. I didn't know
850.
you had hot dogs or drums.
Yeah. Or photo shoots. But there you go.
or photo shoots.
We will let it go eventually, Dazzler. We will let it go eventually. Right, lads, we'll move on. Let's have the results. Just touch it before we get on to our main sections. We're going to obviously be talking about Pico. We'll be talking about Ringmahon Rangers. We're going to be talking about Dine It, social sections, Shell's new era and the likes, title race, relegation, talking about it a lot. Before we do that, crazy set of results in the World Cup last night, lads, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, madness. I couldn't believe that Paraguay beat Germany like that.
Germany were
Mm.
terrible.
Jamie are awful.
Yeah, they were awful, yeah.
They had a stat on RTE after the game last night. That's the first time Germany have ever lost a penalty shootout in a World Cup. ever.
Really?
It's the fourth penalty shootout they've ever lost, which is an incredible stat.
Sounds
But they
about right.
were like Paraguay weren't exactly excellent, but Germany were really bad. And some of the penalties. The penalties then, did you see the highlights of the penalties for Netherlands and
No, I didn't watch that.
Morocco? Oh my god,
Rotten,
the worst penalties you'll ever see.
Morocco, a good side though.
The penalties were
Tell you what, though,
horrendous.
Netherlands have got some bad luck with penalties, don't they? They think they've lost the last World Cup as well in the penalties, didn't they?
I don't remember. I'd be lying if I said yes.
Yeah.
But some of the penalties in the World Cup, shocking. But obviously, Netherlands gone, Germany gone. That's 2 big ones gone. And then after this, France and Sweden. Imagine there was an upset there. That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
You never got a question about the hydration break, did you? Or did you put that in the script?
I actually didn't, but
Yeah.
do
Did you see
you know
Iker-
what? We're going to bring that up, Shane.
Did you
'cause
see
I-
Iker Casillas
we-
tweeting about them?
Which?
Iker Casillas tweeted saying that like after seeing the hydration breaks, like it just makes sense to go to 4 25-minute quarters, and it's like
He's got a good point actually. It's
Oh,
too
yeah.
much.
Having watched Bohs and
Too
Pats
much.
on Friday.
Like, what was it? 3-minute break. It's too much.
That's not what he's saying. He's saying I think the game would suit 4 25-minute quarters that I know hydration breaks.
Oh
He's
yeah.
not saying they're too long. He's saying let's implement it permanently.
Let's make it
I
longer.
see, I see.
Make the game 100 minutes and separate it into 4.
Soon they'll be having an attack and then having a break like bleeding.
100 minutes is alright then if you have 4 breaks. That's alright.
Do you want 4 breaks?
I don't know, but having watched Bohs and Pats on the weekend, I didn't really give a monkeys about the hydration breaks.
Yeah, but the difference was the hydration break in the game was like in the League of Ireland game was like 60 seconds, get some water, get back on the pitch. Whereas the ones in the World Cup, it's cut the ads for 3 minutes.
Yeah, but the
Wait,
goalkeeper
and the
stays down.
broadcasters
I mean,
back. Hold on, countdown. Give me 5 seconds. Broadcasters are back. Okay, kick off. That's nonsense. Whereas at least the one the other day was like, get your swig of water. It's roasting.
and no goalkeeper
back.
went down injured though for this one.
Yeah.
It definitely wasn't cold at 9:30 though.
Yeah, but no
No, the
goalkeeper went down
second one-
injured.
The hydration break in the
Sorry, it
second half
definitely
was a
wasn't
different
hot.
level.
Yeah,
No,
that
it was 21
ridiculous.
degrees and it was cold now. But no goalkeeper went down injured. So, same thing. I mean, if you don't have that break, then goalkeeper just goes down. I'm sure the Bohs keeper would have gone down injured. Not right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
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 You know what I mean? Sore hammy and all that. But like,
I think it's gone over your head that he's asking that you would have went down.
yeah. Went
That's-
pot-
You
Oh,
keep up, will
yeah.
you? Jesus.
But like, yeah, I thought it was alright. It didn't bother me too much whatsoever.
It bothered me. Flores was losing it, wasn't he?
Was he? Why did he
Yeah,
want to-
do you not remember Flores in the centre circle going off on one?
No.
Yeah, he was going off on one. In
About the
centre
hydration
circle,
break?
Yeah, I think it might not have been that, but he was going off on one. I put 2 and 2 together because Bohs seemed pretty comfortable, I thought,
Yeah.
at that point. So-
I didn't see it, no.
It's not something that you can. There's a question there. Why was there a break in the second half? I'd say it's just agreed. That, well, I know someone had said on Virgin, but I can't take these commentators serious, that it was up to Rob Harvey. But obviously they agreed to do it in both halves. Like,
Yeah, I
so.
think they usually would always approve it like straight before the game. Like you want to take a break. And
Yeah,
say,
exactly.
and then
Yeah,
that's how it's done.
That's how it's
So-
done. It doesn't matter if it's raining.
That's what
it
me and
doesn't-
Seb were talking about, the fact that like by the time the second water break came around the second half, it was freezing. It was
Mm.
actually
Can
cold
we
out.
not
Like,
just
Yeah.
use common sense though, lads, and
Yeah.
say we probably don't need one, do we? No, play ball.
Mm.
Shouldn't-
but
like-
as you said, if it's in one half, you probably
Yeah,
have
but
to
the
do it once.
goalkeeper didn't get down injured, so there was no need for him to get down. That's why he's stopping that. So just let the managers bring it in, and everyone knows it's going to happen. Instead of the goalkeeper going down, everyone going, boo.
Yeah.
So it's the same
You
thing.
just got a €10 donation from Big Marty saying good luck in the charity match, lads.
Thank you,
Fair
Marty.
play to you. Fair play to you.
What a
There we
man.
go.
Top man.
Walters has got his eye on that one anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, he do surely, yeah. Do surely.
We'll have the Revolut open after this for sure, right?
Oh yes.
Anyway, we got sidetracked there, lads.
Absolutely.
Crazy set of results. Glad you brought up the hydration break because I don't know why they weren't in the script. To be fair, they should have definitely been in the script.
Sorry.
We'll sack the script writer for that one for sure.
You're still too annoyed.
Yeah. Then obviously we got Bray Pats tonight as well in the Leinster. I don't know, lads. Let us know the score, please, in the chat box. Dazzler, I don't know if you're able to have a little look there and all while
It's
you.
2-1 to Bray in the 72nd minute.
Oh, was it?
Darren.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ferzaj or Ferzoj, whoever you say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Rooney for Pats.
Oh.
Ferzoj, however you say it, Knight and.
And then it's Rovers Hibs as well, isn't it? Tala.
Oh, yeah.
2000 Hibs.
Yeah, I seen
Yeah,
that.
it's
Yeah.
That's on
travel.
the Connect, but there's
Supposed to
no
be that one.
scores on it. Like, as in, it's not being updated.
There you go.
Oh,
4-1 B Day.
it's probably
Moving
got
on.
a
Moving on.
score, is it?
Yep. So look, we're going to move on to the show now, lads. Please make sure you hit the like button as well, please. Thanks very much. So we have the best player in the world coming up against Lionel Messi, lads. What a night that's going to be, huh?
Yeah, that's on after the league, isn't it? It's on Friday
Yeah,
night,
it is.
11
Yeah,
o'clock.
exactly.
Yeah.
Perfectly timed.
Yeah, it's quality, isn't
Yeah,
it?
exactly. Especially as your own.
Yeah, exactly.
Slide
Yeah.
straight into the gaff.
Mm.
Bang
Yeah.
up. Yeah, God. What I mean.
That's unreal. Imagine like see him play. Fair play to him. I seen a video of him there to say he done a Make-A-Wish thing a few years ago, and he said if he could have a dream, it would be to play against Ronaldo before he retires. So I don't know how that's going to go down with Argentina, but no, yeah. So
He
but,
did
like,
say in an interview the other day that, in his opinion, Messi's the best of all time. So maybe he's only changing his
Yeah,
mind
he's-
now.
yeah,
got
He's
his-
straight now, yeah.
No, I stayed awake for that game, and I remember I texted you in the chat immediately saying next week Pico Lopes is marking Messi, which is insane.
And you'll see Stephen Bradley's phone call on the
yeah,
RT, yeah.
yeah. I meant to say that actually. Wasn't it mad that Bradley was on RTA the night before Derry, and then they go out to Derry and they draw.
Yeah.
Like I know, like the money from RTA can't. Like he doesn't need the money, does he? Like I found that a bit.
I thought something similar myself, to be honest with you. I thought myself, perhaps if he wasn't on RTE, they might have won that game. But
Yeah,
you do question it, but I mean,
Yeah.
he's allowed to
So
do it.
in
you know what I
that, in like the one thing I will say though, Bradley's not playing. So how much was that impact on
Preparation.
telly the night before? Do you know what I mean?
Should be prep, like especially after only playing on the Friday and he's got another Monday game.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
the prep couldn't have been like. Obviously, he has his team to do it. I don't know. It's not a good look when you're on RTA the night before and you go out and draw the next game. I don't know.
It's the only thing I'll say on that though is it's obviously an exceptional circumstance that his captain is playing in the World Cup. It's
and he does
like,
add to
if
the
I
telly.
had
like,
been on RTE to watch, like, I don't know, Bray and Pats that are playing tonight, you'd be going, what are you at? But this is obviously a bizarre set of
It's a good
circumstances.
story,
It's
like
a once in a
regardless of
lifetime, like,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
it's a good story regardless of how
Yeah.
preparation is, like, you know.
Who's your man that was on RTE with Bradley that night?
oh, holy God. You
You
know
know-
you were only had to coming into the league in the
No,
last few years.
No, I'm asking because he was in Dailyman today and I can't remember his name.
Alan Cawley.
Yeah, his son,
Yeah.
son signed for Bohs today,
Yeah.
academy. And so did Mark Waterford's son actually. But they were in Dailyman today for the ends, like, so talking about the phone call with people.
Yeah. That was funny. Well, that was a good shout.
Ah, yeah, it's class. Yeah.
And he got checked for doping, huh?
Yeah.
He got checked for doping. That's what he said
Did
in the
he
phone
actually,
call,
yeah?
yeah.
Well, I'm not surprised.
That was why they had the early kickoff as well, wasn't it,
Mm.
Friday? Because Rovers kicked off at 7:30, wasn't it?
Oh, I never copped that. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
obviously why. Yeah,
Yeah.
I never copped
Did they
that.
all watch the game?
Yeah, I think so. I
If you
think
weren't
so.
on the telly, you never copped that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Must be. I don't know. I'm speculating now.
Oh, I'd say yeah,
But-
right. Yeah.
Yeah. It's the first time for everything, Shaq. First time. for everything.
Someone else came in to say, "What's Paul Walters doing on a podcast?" It's funny that people are missing the.
I
messages
am
about that
never
earlier
going to
and
hear the
spotting
end
it.
of it.
No, I
I'm
can't
never,
believe it.
yeah. I can't wait now to go back to draw and people are saying, oh, it's Paul
But that's
Walters.
pop up. Get on your phone. I was only saying there to Seb earlier on last week when you put your phone there, put a picture of Paul Waters into the camera, and so
Yeah.
people who don't know who he is
Hold on,
can
just
see
give me
it.
2 minutes here.
because it actually worked. So the newspaper picture, you could see it clearly. Like,
Oh, that's sensational. I know.
There we go. You are
Oh.
the image.
oh, what a show!
That's a show. Oh my god.
Good
That's
show.
excellent.
Oh, fabulous. We're getting that clipped up, lads. I'll tell you that one up. Huh?
Oh,
Shouldn't
God.
have, shouldn't have
He
come
has
now.
blonder hair than that, yeah.
Sorry, we keep going on tangents. That's my fault. Sorry about that. Go on.
So look, obviously with Pico Lopes as well, Aer Lingus are kindly putting a flight for the family as well, haven't they?
Yeah.
Now signing Ryanair down that anyway, was that?
No.
No, they give you a free flight and they
Yeah,
charge you
Ryanair-
luggage.
Ryanair
They'll
don't
charge
go
you
transatlantic.
for
That's the only thing.
seats. What's that?
They don't go transatlantic Ryanair, so
Oh, well, there you
they've
go.
no
You say
choice.
No.
No, they would have already kept. They would have kept the family in Europe. That's about it.
yeah.
Charge them 60 quid for another bag.
Yeah. If you want to watch it in Germany, we'll get you over there. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But
exactly,
It's the best
yeah.
we can do.
Absolutely. But no, it's decent of them, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a good gesture, like, you know, especially like big game like that against Argentina. Sure, why not bring the family over?
Absolutely.
Great gesture.
I think they're gonna must be banking on them losing then. Are they gonna have to do that every time they?
I don't know, perhaps they put up the hotels and they don't have flying back. And then apparently he's been rated the second best defender in
Saying
the
that,
tournament.
what was that about? Some app thing or something?
Yeah,
It's their,
yeah.
their
Second
power
best or something.
rankings or whatever.
Yeah, based off clearances and all the rest. That was at the time. Now I'm sure
It
someone
might have
else
changed by
is-
now,
yeah.
but it's still nuts.
But to be
not
up there, like he was unbelievable in the second game against Uruguay, even Spain. Like his
Yeah.
position, as
That-
I said at the time,
That
like,
one against Spain where the ball was crossed in, he managed to head it like literally
yeah,
away.
flick it back,
That
yeah,
was
yeah,
just-
quality.
Yeah, very
But
good.
more his body, like his shape and knowing exactly where to be. Like, fair
Yeah.
enough, on the ball, even Bradley was winding him up saying he was poor. But he's trying to. It shows that like they're trying to
Yeah.
play a bit of football.
I
But
thought,
like his position was just unbelievable.
I thought Spain especially. He was superb.
No, he
that
was,
night.
yeah.
Really,
Yeah.
really good.
And it shows that he clearly had a game plan and a role, and like every time a striker came into his area, he was engaging with him. He wasn't just leaving him. Yeah, as I said at the time,
There's
if you
just a
want-
comment that just says Shane, smile, bud.
saying that. Yeah,
That's it.
ignore
No,
that.
that's my Bohs fan.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And then he got an additional 70,000 followers
Wow.
as well. Since
Yeah, he's
he's,
crying though, still though.
Why?
Because the
Oh,
goalkeeper
yeah, the other
has 15
fella.
million.
Yeah,
He's got 70k.
That's the mad thing, though. is
That's the
that-
goalkeeper got.
Yeah, 15.
Pico's going to be asking for a few collabs with the goalkeeper, isn't he?
Yeah.
Just to,
Did you not
just
see
to
that?
pop up.
No, I didn't see that. No.
70,000 followers, that right? It's now 12 million or whatever the goalkeeper
15.
got, but 70,000, that's enough to make a living off of Instagram when he finishes football if he wanted.
Yeah.
Now, I don't see him being that kind of bloke, but he could. That's the kind of numbers to talk about, which is insane.
Is it?
Yeah, absolutely it is, yeah. Even making money on Instagram with a lot less than 70,000 followers.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't strike me the kind of man who would do social media for a living, but that just opens the door of a possibility that if you wanted to, you could take that up.
Like he's already got more followers than like most Premier League footballers, which is mad
Yeah.
on Instagram.
Really?
Yeah, he would have. Yeah.
We'll have to look into
Follow
that.
now, but
Well, I think. Yeah, I think so. Like so.
sounds like you're throwing out a statement there with absolutely no substance.
With no, not backing it up at all.
have to get some talking, don't I?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And then, do you think? Now, obviously, he's 30 odd at this stage, right?
24.
44, yeah.
Yeah, you have to ask the question. Do you think he'll be looking for a move after this, or do you think he's sticking around League of Ireland long term?
I don't think so.
No.
Like I think he's settling up in the League of Ireland. There's probably no need for him to go anywhere else. Like, how long has he got left in his career?
Alan Carley said he got him a new contract, so I'd say he got a nice pay rise off Rovers. But
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
I
I'd
think
say if
so.
he was going to go, he'd have done it after the AFCON. I think he played really well in AFCON.
Yeah.
He was on Sky and stuff.
Yeah.
More eyes on this, though.
The fact he's 34 now.
No, that's what I mean,
He also has a young family now as well.
Mm.
It's at a point now where you like if he's ever going to be settled, it's right now.
Yeah.
And look, he's obviously having a great tournament, but how many people are looking to bring in a 34-year-old centre back? Do you know what I mean? That's the problem.
And like he has everything he wants at Rovers. So there's probably no point in him going anywhere else.
yeah.
But it just shows, though, as I said, like people you're never really going to stop lads leaving to go abroad. But like he's the perfect example of if you stay here, you can make a good career out of it. And obviously he's got a bit of luck that he has the family heritage. But there's nothing wrong with being a very good League of Ireland player.
100%.
No, that's the thing.
like-
You can make an actual career out of League of Ireland football now.
Yeah, you don't have to
It's
like.
not- it's not
Everyone
like-
is like, when are you going away? Like you're probably never going to stop kids going away or like 20-year-olds. But
Mm.
like he never gone right. I want to go. Obviously, he wasn't touted as like 16, 17, 18 to 20. Like, but
Especially
yeah.
someone playing at Rovers. They're on decent. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
It's
Yeah,
not life-changing money, but
Yeah.
it's comfortable career money.
100%.
So he's good. Like he's all right. Do you know what I mean?
He's a centre half. No,
I don't think he's going either. I just
Yeah,
thought I'd
yeah.
ask you. Know what I mean?
You just wanted to throw it out there, basically.
Yeah.
I did, yeah.
He probably has another 3 years at the very top level. Do you know what I mean? Like at this rate, he probably do another 3 years. If Paul Jam could play till he's 40, then
and he's not someone that relies on his pace though. And
Especially
he
as-
has it because he's centre half of back three. He has it quite
I was gonna say,
handy.
Yeah, he does.
Like it
The young
is.
guns around him as well.
Mm.
if you have the lads around you doing the running and you're there,
You don't.
as
Yeah, you
the-
don't really do as much
the
running
general.
there though.
yeah.
You just kind of sit there and marshal it though. It's gonna be great to watch him against Messi though. It's like
Just mad, isn't it?
Mad,
Like,
yeah,
it's
just
something you
watching
just
him.
would not ever think about. It's low Pico going against Messi.
it's it's mad. Like you'd love to know what the viewing figures on RT will be after. I'd say he'd do well
Oh yeah,
because
yeah.
like the country's got behind them a little bit. To be fair, like
Has actually, yeah.
Absolutely nuts. Anyway, we'll move on from Pico Lopes, lads. Anything in the chat box to note, Daz?
Sorry, I was just showing a picture of Paul Walters to the camera when he called me.
another one.
I just put it up
Oh, yeah.
again. So Irish boy said he probably has a coach role involved in the new contract. Pierce says probably plays in his late 30s at Rovers.
That's not
no
even
problem.
the best picture either.
No, that's just a
No,
that's
yeah,
just a
just a
straight
quick
picture.
one, yeah.
You see, he was posing for that one. He needed one with Aggie.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's kind of it for now.
I'm just looking at it now. By God, I actually do look quite similar, don't I?
Yeah, there is a few similarities for sure.
There
Yeah,
is, yeah.
100%. There is a few. We'll move on to the game that is no more. Ringmahon Rangers have given the tie to Bohs in the FAI Cup second round. You must be relieved, Daz, to get the bye in that one. See yourselves in the third round, see yourselves in the hat for the next one. Must be a relief.
I mean, absolutely. Like, obviously it's a game you're expecting to win. First of all, right? No disrespect to Ringmahon, we're expecting to win that game. It falls in between the European fixtures. It saves us having to field the team down there, travel down there, whatever. It saves me having to travel to Cork. it's the maddest scenario. And like when I read that, don't get me wrong, I'm not happy about how it happened. I see Shane pulling the face there.
I actually think it's not too good for Bohs, but I'll wait till they finish.
Because, well, I mean, realistically, we probably weren't going to play a starting 11.
Yeah, because that's why I think it's not
anyway.
too
Do you know what I
good.
mean?
That's why I think the players who haven't been playing get to play in a game like that. So
Yeah, it's look that's one element. That's definitely a con of
Yeah,
it, I
yeah.
guess. But I mean, the generally speaking, the fact that we'll have chance to rest a full team between Thursday and Thursday, don't have to travel to Cork, and you're into the next round. Which, as I said, we should be beating them, but you never know in cup football. Probably being knocked out or something silly. So the fact that we're comfortably into the next round without having to worry about anything is great. I do think the story is as a whole, like I think it's bizarre.
But
it's the maddest thing I've seen in quite some time.
But the funny part is, right, they made the decision before
the
semi-final.
Yeah, it hasn't even
like
happened yet.
Galway could beat Cork.
Yeah.
So they could have had.
It's in the hurling, is it?
Yeah, it's in the hurling.
I
Yeah.
have no idea who's
Like,
even-
why make that
But
choice now? That just makes no sense.
The statement suggests to some degree that like the players won't be available because of the hurling final. Like it almost reads like some of their
They
players
play for hurling. Yeah, that's what I was
yeah.
thinking as
Yeah.
well. Yeah.
Like whereas realistically they probably want to go for a piss up.
But-
Like the
Yeah,
it
that's
suggests that,
The
like,
funny thing is though, like they have the audacity to say, "Oh yeah, we look for like Friday, we look for Saturday and Monday and all." Like you're like a Munster senior league team.
Mm.
Like, of course, the FUI are gonna favour a European team. Like
Yeah, of course.
to say, yeah, can we not play it on a Monday?
Yeah.
Like
I see Fat Dave arguing with someone on Twitter about this today, like, and someone was basically defending Ringmahon, and Dave just said, "I tell you what, come back to me when Ringmahon are in Europe, and we'll have this discussion then." And
I
it's
heard
like,
he
yeah.
said the same to Dave, though, did he?
You what?
I heard your man said the same to Dave.
Jesus. So
Daz, in all fairness, I was asking you, I was saying about you must be relieved I was taking the mickey, but you've answered that pretty seriously and comprehensively.
sorry, yeah,
in
yeah,
fairness as well. I was taking the mickey, but there you go. Fair play to you.
we've had a problem this week of me taking things too literally.
Yeah,
so
you
this is a recurring theme.
It
So-
is, and that's all right because you answered that comprehensively. In fairness, now, Shane, you are chomping at the bit, son. I won't hold you back any longer. Go on.
No, I did. I just said me bit. No, that's it. Like it's just they're mad, and I think for the subs and the bench players, it's probably a negative. But for the fans, it's actually unbelievable because there's nothing worse than like spending your cojones going abroad and then coming back and going away to Cork for the. So it's a nice little easer on the wallet for them. Like,
Yeah.
but no, I just think the bench players, like sometimes you kind of miss the EA Cup for that because squads are so big now that like a lot of players don't play football. So yeah, I think for that side of it, like there's
Yeah,
players
like-
like I don't know, Ryan Burke for example hasn't kicked the ball at Bohs. Like there's
Like
loads of them.
If you want lads to get minutes, fitness, and just like for young players to develop, that game would have been perfect for them. And now that's just not going ahead.
Yeah,
I'd say coaches. I'd say any and the likes would be thrilled to bits that they don't consider enough. Sure, I'd say they're
probably yeah, because
Yeah.
like they're in their way. It's not like they're at home.
Full focus.
If they were at home on the Thursday,
Yeah,
it'd be
you
a
might
little
get
bit
it.
different because they're away on the Thursday. It's
Well, also going down to Cork as well. It's just another thing that they would have had to consider. They would think that as
I
just.
wonder
a bit of a-
they probably will,
thorn
but
in
if they've
the
no
side.
game, then I wonder will they rebook the charter fly home and stuff. Like you don't need to come home at 12 o'clock at night.
I'd say that's already. No, again, I have no idea, but I'd say that's started. Like,
That's what. Was there anything inside the? Was there any whispers that this might happen in the club, or did the club react in any way? Or did they just go, "All right, fair enough, move on"?
well, for me, the first I heard it was I seen an article on someone shared it on that IFB media page.
Yeah.
That's the first time I seen it, and I put it into the office group chat. And obviously the lads at the top would know, but when I put it in the office group chat, the lads thought I'd AI'd something for the crack and put it in. Everyone thought I was taking the mick, like, and I was like, no, that's dead serious. So us kind of normal level people hadn't a clue. I'm sure obviously the higher ups and the coaching staff and all that knew, but I hadn't heard a word about it.
Right.
I'd literally seen it online. That was the first I found out about it.
Yeah, fair play.
Yeah.
Fair play. Lads are obviously saying it's embarrassing, and people are saying that they should be banned from the cup. Do you believe that?
Yeah, they have to be. Yeah, you can't do that. Like they're making an excuse for a GAA hurling match. Like they say, "Oh, we can't play this because." Like it's even if they are in the final, who cares? Like you're a football team. Like
Yeah, I'd say ban them for a year or two. I
5
think-
years.
Yeah, foreseeable is probably a bit too much. Like talk about fucking lifetime or something. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
there's a yellow.
Oh.
Oh, card out there.
There we
Daz.
go.
hold on, I'll turn it on.
Give me. There we go. Morning. Morning. But
Wait, no, nobody could see that. Hold on, I'll turn it around. Yellow card is on. Yellow card.
great start to my YouTube debut. No, they should get a punishment. They need to kind of realise that they can't be doing that. So they do deserve a good ban.
Yeah.
That's the first time I've used that light the whole time we've been here, by the way. We're halfway through a season. I've never got to flick that light switch before.
He's been desperate to get that light on. He's been desperate for a yellow card.
You have to ban them. You can't just pull out a tour.
No, you can't. No.
A cup, like.
No. It's a bad excuse. It really is.
It's a mad one, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is a mad one. It's not something that you haven't seen before, but it is bonkers.
Hmm.
You
haven't seen it before?
No, you have seen it before. It's just something that it's not something that's...
Where?
It's happened in the FA Cup. So,
Well, I've never seen it in the league.
I've never seen that.
And
yeah, FA Cup.
I'd love if anyone else in the chat can tell me. I don't remember seeing this in the league before.
Maybe not league wide. I've
Yeah.
seen it before, but yeah, it's a bizarre set of circumstances.
It is, yeah.
I mean, I don't know how much credibility it gives to the club or anything
Yeah,
like
but
that. You know,
even for the players, like, why would you want to watch a game then play a game? That'd be my sort of thing.
well, also you're playing. You've worked your way to play one of the biggest clubs
Yeah.
in the country.
Like,
One of the
Like, you're not going to get that chance again
What?
for a while at least.
Mental.
What would it be worth financially to them to play that game? Like, I know they get the gate, but I don't even know how to begin to estimate what they would have made off. Surely it would have been a decent little sum of money.
The problem was the Cork wasn't available. I don't think Turner's Cross was available, and they wanted to go to Cove, but they said we'll get no people there, so they actually wouldn't have made anything off it.
What's Cove hold?
Nothing like. But it's far away from Ringmahon though. That's the thing.
It's a half an hour. Like, it's
Yeah.
not the baddest drive. Like, I've seen someone make the comparison saying,
That's meant. That's far, man.
no, but that's what someone, like, obviously different scale and all, but someone made the comparison about Tallaght and in games. Like, willing to, you know what I mean? Like, Shell's Tallaght is probably more than half an hour.
I thought you were going to show something else there. Yeah, not far off.
No, it wasn't. I wasn't making.
Yeah, I thought you were going to
to
show something else there. He was, wasn't he? He was opening that to the chat box there. You were to do that. Oh, you know you. God, someone's going to give it there. Oh, Shields fans didn't even travel over there.
Yeah. I was trying to be nice.
Yeah.
Anyone else on that subject, lads, before we move on?
No, Marty's just asking they wouldn't let it play in the ground. Yeah, I think that's not up to standard of the second, which is fair enough. Like, and the replacement for the date, yeah, exactly. They couldn't. He said they couldn't play in Turner's Cross on that day on Sunday. I don't think it was available.
Yeah.
So they couldn't agree to a date. Like, they can't put out a competition. Like, just go to Cove, and even if it's only 500 people there or whatever,
It's still, like, it's still something.
just
like, you know,
you can't
yeah.
pull out. Like.
And I'm sure probably Bohs would have travelled well, so like should have still kept it on.
I'm sure that 500's more than what they normally get as well.
I've no idea what the number is, but they also had a risk of once they won that game, they knew they had a chance of getting one of the 4 European teams. So if they had like a 4 in whatever amount of teams were left in it, what was it, last 32?
They would have made a lot of money off
how
this
well
cup
Cork were
if they
gonna
had
do
played
with
that
that.
game.
I have no idea, but yeah, I don't watch hurling, so I don't know how. Like, ban
But
them for 5
to
years.
be fair, the Cork support is massive, so no, that's probably explains why they've done. Played and watch. That's what I see.
Absolutely. We're going to move on, lads. That's that. This is another little section for you here. There was an announcement yesterday, Mount Park, that Harry Vaughan signs permanent deal for Bohs. A full 6 months.
Yeah.
He's there till the end of the season. Daz, you pleased with that?
You want me to sing the song?
Yeah, go on.
Just get your own songs, will you? Just get your own songs.
Harry.
Seriously,
Harry
get your own
Vaughan.
songs. It's ridiculous. Like,
Do
you all have
what?
your songs as well, they do.
It's only
Oh, I
because
know,
it's
yeah.
only because it winds you up more than that.
Ah, stop.
They
You have
do-
to give it.
They do have 2 lines in there as well, by the way. I can't
God
remember
is
what they
playing
are.
electric.
Yeah, what's the next
Bohs,
one?
Wrexham and Celtic.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Harry Vaughan.
And they sang that and scored the equaliser against you.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sean.
No, look, obviously,
Ruining the
like,
evening.
delighted to get him for the rest of the year, especially going into Europe and stuff. He's been a big player over the last 8 weeks or so.
6 weeks.
Sorry, Shane. 6 weeks, right? He scored twice against Shells anyway, so that's all we needed him to do. So he'd be here to play that next game against Shells, which is what matters.
That's really tickled me. Daz has gone for 8 weeks and Shane couldn't even let him have the extra
Yeah,
2
yeah.
weeks.
No, look, I think he had maybe a slower start, took his time adjusting or whatever, and then over the last 7 weeks, he's been fantastic.
Meet in the middle.
Meet in the middle, exactly. That's called
Nice.
compromise. See
There
that,
you go,
Shane?
Shane.
Right.
Shane, will you go with 7, Shane?
Yeah.
He's been great. He's kind of made himself regular in the team, scoring goals now. He obviously is a bit of a fan favourite, and I think he's really important to have tied down for the next couple of months, because wouldn't be the first time we'd have seen a player like him end up on the other side of the Liffey or wherever it might be. So great to have him.
What do you think of the length of the deal?
Harry Vaughan.
I'll let Daz answer that first.
Now look, I'm sure there's obviously reasons for all these things. I can't criticize anyone or whatever. Like he's here for the rest of the season, and that's like see what happens at the end of the year. Like I'm sure there's reasons why these things happen, and when they're talking about it, why they agreed to 6 months, whatever. That's beyond my scope. I'm happy to have him the rest of the season.
I'd say he wanted 6 months though, because like if you're going to be a player like Harry Vaughan, like you want to get a short deal and then look at your options after. So that probably explains why that's the length of the deal that he got.
I mean, his minutes, lads, this season are awful. But actually really bad. Like,
What are they over the last 6 weeks?
his minutes are awful. In like the end of April to early May, didn't play any of the 3 games. Not one. Then he got 45, didn't play. 68, 19, 67, 76. Then he started to play recently. Well, I did came up at half time on Friday because he got 10 in. But like at the start of May, he went 3 games not even getting on the pitch. And now all of a sudden he's the best player to ever play in the league. I think Rennie gave him 6 months because he's still not sure of him. That's what I think.
Yeah, I think it's probably a combination of the two, isn't it? Probably suit both parties, I would say.
Yeah, you'd give him a longer
Vaughan
deal.
and Rennie. Because,
Yeah,
listen, I what I've seen, I don't agree with you fully. What I've seen of Harry Vaughan, he looks like a good player to me. Now, I don't know if you're saying it because he's Bohs or if you're actually saying it. But he looks like a good player to me. He's good in the ball. But there is an element of where the jury's out for me a little bit still. Can he do it consistently, week in, week out? I mean, he's done it for the last 6 weeks, of what you said. He's been good for the last 6 weeks. He does look like one of those players that when he's on form, he will create something from nothing. It looks like they've kind of leaned on him and their attacking play a little bit more than a lot of other players of late. But the jury's still out for me. He's not convinced me that he's the absolute man. He come off again against Pats, and I think they got stronger, actually, when Harry Vaughan come off the pitch.
To be fair, I'll credit him and say
but
he's the one over Tierney that you'd probably take off because Tierney gives you a bit more than.
No, but even when Parsons come on as well.
In the first game?
No, sorry.
It was Friday.
Yeah, Friday just gone. Harry Vaughan come off, and I thought Bohs actually they got a little bit stronger, to be honest with you.
Oh yeah, that's because we'll touch on Pats later. But people are saying Shane lighten up. I don't pick him. Those minutes are my minutes. I'm not putting him on the pitch. Like I'm just reading out what his minutes are. Like.
Lighten up.
Like his minutes are. He played in the end of April to the first week of May. He didn't get on the pitch for 3 games. I didn't do that.
Well,
That's 2 months ago. Like
just when I've seen Dylan JJ in the chat and someone else, and was it reset it? Someone said basically like 6 months, not great. Like what's the point, kind of thing. The thing is, if we didn't sign him, we'd be moaning. If we sign him for 6 months, we're moaning. And if we sign him long term and it doesn't work out, we're moaning. We're literally never happy.
yeah, he's already there.
We are never happy.
Dazzler, can we get a poll up there asking if Harry Vaughan's a good signing?
Part of being Bohs fans is loving the
The
misery. We're
recency
never
bias is
happy.
going to say it's a good signing.
Yeah, but that's all right.
Yeah.
Harry
6 months, yeah.
Vaughan. Everyone love him. Jesus.
Yeah. Gonna be 100%. Harry Vaughan's brilliant because he's had 4 good
He
games.
is brilliant.
So Dazzler's whacking one up there. Go on, son.
What do you want me to say?
Is Harry Vaughan a good signing? In the last 5 games, he's got 2 goals, 2 assists. So, not the worst record.
No.
Not setting the place alight.
No.
But it's not the worst record. What do you make of him?
I think he's a good player. I mean, I'd certainly take him a Drogheda. The length of the deal, I can understand. I can understand why Bohs wanted to keep him and why a lot of Bohs fans are happy with him because he's a really good player. I don't think did he get much minutes against us? Do you remember?
I was just gonna say I don't think he played against us.
No.
Sorry, I was just checking.
No, he didn't play.
Bray won the Leinster Cup, by the way.
No, he didn't play.
No.
Did they, yeah?
Well, that's word. I'm sure he'll play on Friday, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say he play on Friday, wouldn't you?
You can see them, even like them small clips. You can see though he is a good player. You can.
He did. He got 8 minutes in 2 games again.
Oh, did he?
8 minutes, yeah.
There you go. Didn't play in the last one though, did he?
No, I only played 8 minutes in the first one. You're probably the wrong person to ask me. That's
Fair.
what I mean. His minutes are awful.
17 votes. 94% said yes.
So basically, shut up, Shane. That's what that says.
I
My
just
man
said
beating
yes
out
as well.
the minutes he's been getting. He started against Dundalk 2 weeks ago
But
and
how
lost.
effective has he been?
He
in
started
those
against
limited
Derry and they
minutes?
lost. Like, I'm just reading out the minutes. I don't pick the team.
What's he like in and around changing room?
You're a wet. Will you keep up?
Harry Vaughan.
I have no idea.
Oh my God.
It's all right.
It's all right.
Paul. Did you need to ask him Paul?
Yeah, Paul. Yeah,
We're asking
Paul.
Paul.
Yeah, Paul.
It's gone over his head now.
Yeah, it's
gone,
gone over your head now, yeah.
He's forgotten.
Yeah,
that
it's
he's
gone over your
been-
head 14
yeah,
times.
He couldn't catch a cold that left. Yeah.
Good job not keeping the charity game anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, he certainly won't be having you in goal anyway.
No.
Gaffer's got question marks already. Yeah?
Mm.
Right, lads, we're going to move on to social section then. We will rattle through these. There are some social questions in and amongst our other sections. We're going to be talking about Shell's new era coming up as well. Then we're moving on to the relegation fight. And then we're talking about the title race as well, finished off nicely with predictions. But before all of that, social section, lads.
Yep.
So our good friend Marty, who donated €10 to the charity game, in fairness to him, fair play to you, Marty. You put, not a question, but a statement. Dummigan is the most well-rounded number 6 in the league.
Winchester? Wait, does that say Winchester? Wait,
I
it
was
was
gonna set
Winchester
that
last week. Yeah, Marty wrote in a few weeks ago, oh, Winchester's the best midfield in the league.
It was
Now it's...
It was James McLean on the first game of the President's Cup as well, wasn't it? I'd
I
say.
feel like that sums up League of Ireland fans that we're all fickle.
Yeah.
Once one player's doing well,
Yeah, that's
player
it.
in the
Yeah,
league.
Ethan
Yeah.
O'Brien
Unbelievable.
was one of them, wasn't he?
That's just football in general.
To be fair, he is a good
anyway,
player though, Brian.
He
He is a good player.
He's now
He's
Dummigan though, apparently.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
I don't even think Donegan.
Take that question down. That's
Yes.
not even like, that's no, you take that statement down.
Yes or no,
statement,
lads?
Yeah.
No.
Well, I mean, no, but
No.
he scores belters. That's what I'll say about him. He scores absolute belters.
And one answer here, just one word answer. Who is the best? Number
6.
6, yeah, go on.
Matt Healy.
Okay.
1,000
Well, he's more of a number 8 though. So it's
No, 6 in my head. Followed by JJ Lunny.
Basically, I wasn't willing to give credit to anyone else. That's what that
yeah.
Bobby Burns.
was. Right. Don't start.
Bobby
He
Dazzler?
probably played there at all.
Probably.
He's played everywhere, yeah.
Can we skip straight onto the Bobby Burns one just because?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go
go
on,
on, let's
okay.
go, let's
You brought
go.
up Bobby Burns.
Bobby Burns struggling against Lonigan was one of the statements there. So there you go, lads. That hurt.
Seb's favourite player in the world.
But also, the same fella did say Bobby Burns playing centre back, master of all trades. I didn't put it in, though, lads.
Oh,
all right.
okay.
I just had
Sorry,
to
I
put
thought
it
you were
in
going to
a
his
bit.
next question. So.
No, we'll leave that up, Daz. We'll go for that next because he's put discuss League of Ireland transfers. We'll be doing a video on this, lads, so keep an eye on that. It should be a 20-minute video coming out either tomorrow or Thursday. So keep an eye out for that one.
Nope.
And then he's also asked, Daz does all the talk, but I think he's the one eating hot dogs for $9.50.
What?
Basically says, shut up, Das.
What's the 950 hot dogs?
He's saying, I think you're doing you eat all the hot dogs.
Yeah, I look like it anyway. But it's not hot dogs that are doing the dirty work. It's everything else that I'm eating. But
$9.50 is a bargain, to be fair, for hot dogs.
Yeah,
in
well,
League of
compared to the
Ireland as
Drogheda
well.
hot dogs, what?
Yeah.
I never ate a draw the game, so I can't comment.
Yeah.
There you go. You'll have to try it out one day.
I don't know.
Our good friend Reese is up next.
Reese put, last week this team had me questioning life, the highs and lows of this team.
Just football, isn't it? I
It
said
is.
about
It's
loving
sports.
Mizio as a Bohs fan.
League of Ireland, isn't it?
I scored
yeah.
Bohs.
Yeah.
League of Ireland.
Yeah.
Just ask this man, Paul, over here. Look.
Yeah.
I know. I
You've
question
been through it
every,
all.
every week.
Every
Every week, yeah.
Here we go. So Ben was in as well.
Yeah.
Rapidly falling out of love with football.
But I said this to you on the podcast the other day that like Galway being beaten in Tallaght isn't exactly surprising. Do you know what I mean?
No.
No.
At least
Yeah.
he's got the golf to fall back on, though.
Yeah.
Get the what? Sorry, the
He's
golf.
got the golf
Yeah.
to fall back on.
No,
so-
like it's not like that's a game Galway were expecting to get somebody could be disappointed. They were beaten by Rovers and Tala.
Yeah.
Shock.
Well, not
Yeah.
really Rovers. They're being by one man, but we'll touch on that later.
Yeah. Speaking of Rovers, we have the Rovers fan up next.
Akron Hoops is in. He put, are the worst kind of managers the ones who win a big game and survive a couple of extra weeks?
What's he getting at?
I think it's quite obvious what he's getting at.
Go on.
Not thinking he's got. Wait, do you not get that?
I didn't say anything.
You were never gonna say that.
No. You won't say nothing.
Tiernan Lynch is what I'm talking about. Get him out.
No, sack him. Give him time. Sack him. You know what I mean? Sack him. Give him
That
time.
video was iconic.
That is just a great video, isn't it?
Oh, that's superb.
Oh, it's
Great content. His profile picture online and all is him doing that interview.
The next
So
question,
bad.
before I get to it, this is one I really want to see the chat answer because I haven't got a good answer for this next one. Chat will give us a proper answer. Can I
Here we go.
Oh, this is the
Jaffo. Yeah,
Jaffo.
go on.
Yeah, that
Which
was
one?
This is a
yeah.
great question.
Captain of each team in one
Oh.
big boxing match. Who walks out on top?
See, I know what everyone's going to say, so I'll let you say, and then I'll give something different after. This is a great question.
I think I had mine.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to think of that actually now. Happen of each team in.
Do you know the skippers? So you've got Ryan Brennan,
Yeah.
Paddy Barrett, Pico,
Yeah.
Joe Redmond, Podge. Who was captain? Conor McCormick's technically captain of Dave, not Darren
Galway.
Horgan.
Oh yes, Darren Horgan. Yeah.
Who else am I missing?
Dawson.
Yeah, him.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Joe
Sligo
Redmond.
is Will
Fitz.
Fitzgerald.
Mm.
Yeah.
So Pico, Joe Redmond, Dawson, Horgan, Paddy Barrett, Mickey Duff, McCormack,
Oh, Michael
Brennan.
Duffy. Yeah.
Duffy, yeah.
Brennan, Fitzgerald, and Podge.
Mm.
Who we going with?
Oh, who come out on top?
Well, I've only seen one captain throw a dig, so that's all I'm gonna say
Yeah,
on
what's
that.
Oh, I don't know.
You know what? That's all I'm gonna say.
if
on
there was
that
if there was the last two people in the ring, I'd say Barrett and Pico, but I don't know who'd win it.
See, yeah, no, that's
It's a tough one though, isn't it? It's a good question.
Yeah.
Go on, Daz.
one.
If you say Dawson, just pack your bags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gone.
Head off.
I'm thinking
Alright.
purely size-wise, has to be one of the two you mentioned, probably. Yeah, Paddy, I guess.
Paddy probably just
Who
edges
are we
it.
forgetting? Who am I missing?
There's two. I'd
Well, you
have
said
two. I'd have two out of that.
You're going to say Joe
neither-
Redmond, aren't you?
No, I'm not
Oh,
actually.
you're not?
No, I'm going to say Podge or Ryan Brennan for me.
Yeah.
What to win?
See,
Yeah.
You need a
When
bit
you
of
put-
culture in you to as well. That's important. Like
Them two. If you bring about the football terminology, even right. So if you're gonna have a little to do, I fancy Podge, to be honest with you.
so it's like a little Royal Rumble. like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if we're actually talking, if we're gonna talk
Well, that's
literally
how-
that, I'd probably
so
fancy Podge. Yeah.
What happens then is everyone goes after the big man first. But the big man ain't going to win.
I trust you to make it tactical.
The big man ain't going to win.
got tactical with a Royal Rumble.
Dawson
the boys are getting in the ring going.
Dawson, the boy is going to dive. And he's going to lie on the floor for about 5
fuming
minutes.
because they're playing in the box.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're playing the box in the middle. He's fuming. Shane.
Dawson, the boy will just lie on the floor.
What's the
followed
chat
by Ryan
saying?
Brennan.
Who get knocked out? Who get knocked out
Pretend
first?
to be injured. And then everyone else is at that bashing someone and the boy will probably win.
Shane's got the freeze frames of when they
Yeah.
come into the ring at one time.
In the chat, we have Paddy Barrett. We have Sean Maguire takes them all out. We have get a few drinks in Dawson and let him go to work. Big DD Dawson Horgan with a laughing face. Horgan, Almond, and Fitzgerald are the first trio. Podge,
Disagree with that,
Podge
no.
bait lumps out
Horgan.
everyone.
First
Yeah.
eight,
Paddy Barrett,
Hogan, no
Shaneo
first
will
down,
be in
no
this soon,
way.
and he'd
Yeah.
beat them all in 20 seconds. And who's Podge? Who's Podge? Bad ball knowledge. Oh wow.
It was,
Yeah, Podge Gammon.
Padraig Hammond, yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
But
I'd
yeah.
probably
Oh.
go with the boy.
I love that shit. That's made.
That's a great show.
That's made it for me.
Only
We've gone
here we get
tactical on it.
tactical breakdown of
The
who's
big
been,
man never won the Royal Rumble, lads.
who's been in the captain Royal Rumble.
Oh, love that. Oh, that's it. Who are you going for?
I just told you the boy will dive in the corner for 15 minutes, pretend to be injured, and then bounce back up. And
Oh, you got
Yeah.
the
the
boy,
boy,
yeah.
yeah, 100%. Followed by
Okay.
maybe Ryan Brennan.
I'm going
Could do
Paddy.
that.
Paddy Barrett.
Yeah.
Who are you going with? Dazzler.
I'll give it to
Yeah.
I got Podge, but Brennan's close.
probably that's one of the better questions.
Brennan would be up there now, I have to say, but if you're going to have two lads, the last two lads in the ring, it'll be Paddy and Pico.
Paddy and Pico. Lads, you've heard it here first.
Podge is about 40 and has one foot in the grave.
He's got nothing to lose then, has he?
That's what he said in the chat.
He's got nothing to lose.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Pause yourself, that's.
right, last one.
Someone
then.
just said here, get Walters in for the void.
Yeah. Here we go. So we got the last question here then. What do you think about the goalkeeping situation at Bohs? Paul? You happy?
Straight into the deep end. I don't know. It's hard, isn't it? I don't. I mean, the boat terrible. So.
Talk about yourself.
No, obviously we obviously know the story that Rennie has supposedly dropped Casper.
Is that because of the wedding thing?
Supposedly,
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he might back it up by saying form as well, but supposedly because of the wedding. What do you make of it? Daz, obviously you're typing away now. Daz has gone quiet.
Yeah,
so
no,
Shane.
it's well, your man done well. Like he clearly has an issue with form. Because I don't think, as I said, that he dropped the ball against Rovers. He wasn't playing great, and then he's just not putting back in. He's obviously browned off by it. But yeah, your man's done well. Bar the which goal was that? The cracker boy Kenny. Thought he was a little bit poor for that one now.
Yeah.
Wasn't really in the corner, but he's done outside the other night. Now he done well. But we'll get into that later. But yeah, no, he's justified. I mean, when you get the chance, you have to take it, and he's taken them with both hands.
Yeah, he's done well so far, actually. Yeah, in the game against Pats, he seemed like he had made a few good saves anyway.
He looked comfortable all night.
He did actually, yeah.
Casper might get divorced now, will he?
What, from Rennie?
Yeah. Yeah, cost me my place.
Daz, just because we're on the social section, I know you wanted to touch on what you see on Instagram as well the other day.
Dawson?
No.
No,
Harry Graham.
Harry Graham, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I didn't want to name him, but it's a bit late now. No, I've not even named them. I won't say it. Go on, move on. I wanted to give out in general about something, but you've just named them, so I'm not going to do it.
He didn't specify that now, did he?
No,
He
he
was like,
didn't
see,
say
we talk
any of
about
that.
this last
And he
night.
said he read the script, so you'd have known that was coming next and all. So there you go.
I didn't think you were going to say. No, sorry, because I knew that was coming up, but I didn't think we were going to say his name.
Harry,
Well, it's fine,
that's a clue then that Harry Graham's gone to Bohs.
That's what.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go. You see that?
So that's what you can't say.
There you
These
go.
are things I give away.
That's
Yeah.
fine. Dazzler was just slagging off Harry Graham, but we'll move on, lads. No, man, listen. Right, so Shell's new era.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. We're getting ready now. Lorcan's first game in the dugout. How did he do, Shane?
Terrible first half, good second half. Yeah. Got back changed to a back four, which is good. I think everyone wanted that. But yeah, I don't know. Put Paddy on the left when he's no left foot was predictably going to kill us. And I don't know if you all watch it. Did you?
No.
It's all bits and pieces.
Yeah, highlights.
He
That's
was just like his first goal was awful. But look, he made the subs when he kind of needed. Maybe he could have done it at half time, losing 1-0. But yeah, he got us playing and got goal of the season, I suppose, didn't we?
Wasn't a bad finish at all, but obviously you were 2-0 down. You brought it back to 2-0. Was you happy that the fight? Was you happy that they showed a little bit of fight, Shell?
Yeah, well, we get our best players on the pitch. We're one of the best teams in the league. Like, that's just the way it is. But Jack completely changed the game when he came on. But it was good to see the back four, I suppose. Camo was fullback. But yeah, just I don't know why Jarvis didn't start. He was kind of worried about Sewa. I'm not sure, but just get your best players on the pitch, like, and start Will Jarvis, please, for the love of God.
Yeah, he hasn't started for a while, has he not?
No, wing back, and we actually went with 4-2-3-1, and we had Dickey on the left. Sorry, Dan O'Kelly, because people were like, "Who's Dickey?" Dan O'Kelly was left wing, and trying to stop a Sewa maybe, but I don't care. Like, we're the better side. Like,
Yeah.
people celebrating the draw. It was kind of, you could see that with Paddy Barrett's equaliser. Like, I think part of it was down to his mistake, and the other part of it was down to just like, we're a bit more ambitious than celebrating draws to Sligo.
Yeah.
No disrespect. Like, Ali Q came out in the interview and was saying something similar. But it was those.
Well, you spent enough, you know, to expect a little bit more than a draw away.
Well,
to
yeah,
Sligo,
exactly.
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
especially
Budgets and all taken into consideration.
We dominate
yeah.
most of them games, but although first half was a bit closer, probably against run of play, even their chance, like, but we didn't really do a whole lot. just missing a striker still. Like, but yeah, no, good to see the back four.
We obviously haven't spoken since Joey left. Shells, it was literally, I think it was a day or two after we were on air last time. Shane, right decision for you?
Ah, yeah, look, I touched on it after the Drogheda game. Like, were you at the Drogheda game?
I was, yeah.
Like, we were comfortably, like, that was our best performance of the season. And I think the throw away that game was when we was like, right, things are never going to change. Like, so yeah, I think
You on about a 4-3 or the 2-0?
The 4-3.
The 4-3, yeah. You
Yeah.
wouldn't have been there because there was no fans.
No.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I
right.
thought you meant the game at home.
No, you're
actually,
right.
no.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot about that. Trying to
Yeah.
put that out me mind. He could have snuck in. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
right. I think
Just
Fat
don't
Dave
wear
was
draw
there,
at the
wasn't
top,
he?
yeah.
No,
I
you
think
I
so.
wouldn't do that now. Not a chance. It was coming. I do think it was coming.
Mm.
A little bit harsh though. I think he could have. If you had kept him on, he could have still had a good season. I think.
I don't know. Look, your home form is what brings the punters in. Like,
Yeah.
and are people gonna keep coming back to see Ross? Like, it's been awful. It's been really poor, and it's not even like, I think the Bohs one was, we touched on it last week. Like, it was kind of the nail in the coffin when you've got strikers on the bench and you go with that. You kind of like live by the sword, die by it, and that was a disaster.
What was it? You only won 2 games at home this
Two
season.
games at home. One that was a 95th minute winner.
Oh, that's actually bad.
And the other game was against Rovers, which was sitting back, which is
Yeah.
what you have to do against Rovers. But we haven't won on the front foot, like, you know, which is what fans want to see, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the timing. I'm a bit surprised it's taken so long to kind of appoint someone else. I thought it was because Europe's around the corner. We do have a bit of a window after Friday, but yeah, I'm a bit surprised.
I think it might have been a bit of a snap decision after a 3-0 loss at home to Bohs. They might have gone, they might have gone, we'll give them a bit of time, and then a 3-0 loss at Bohs and that lineup.
There was a lot of bills there. Did you hear a lot of bills there?
I think a lot.
After the Shells game.
yeah.
I think that
I
lineup.
I have it on video.
Yeah,
There was boos, and this isn't, I swear I'm not saying this is a dig, but there was no one left in the stand to boo at that time. Everyone left early after Rossi's goal. So
Which is never a good look.
by
either.
full
No.
time, by full time, everyone that was left was booing, but there wasn't many left in the Riverside to boo. And I swear, I'm not.
No,
say that.
yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
His lineup was obviously questionable, which we've spoken about before as well.
Yeah.
Which is would be enough for the ownership to start asking questions. His interview as well afterwards in taking the accountability, which we touched on last week as well. Obviously, all of those lead to, I think it could have been a relatively snap decision. Obviously, they would have had the ink
Yeah.
that he
Well,
might not be the man to carry him forward.
What about
But,
Shane's interview when he said we're not that kind of club? That was very funny. When you were asked if he's going to be sacked.
Oh,
Yeah. You said
Oh,
we're not,
yeah, I was
we're not
saying
that kind of
yeah.
club.
Yeah.
When I heard that, because I seen the clip and I didn't know who it was when I opened it, and when I heard the voice, I said, "Oh God, that's Shane Kennedy."
The founding,
I was like, "That is Shane Kennedy."
I was
said,
just trying to dig it down. That's all.
he's going to be doing the same next week when Dawson Devoy gets taken out, clean out. He's going to pull it up when he's saying Shane won Dawson Devoy win the Royal Rumble. For God's sake, you know? But yeah, no, look, it seems like one of the main reasons, or there were a few reasons why Joey was let go. But been reported that there was a disagreement with how Jamestown data was being used. Frietas is one of the names that is touted to be bought using that system, or brought in using that system, and Joey didn't favour him. He only started 3 games. Do you feel like that is a problem? Do you feel like that's a nonsense? Do you feel like it needs to be used? Do you feel like there needs to be a compromise?
I thought Joey said at the start of the season that he got him through Ricardo Vazte, his agent. I remember hearing that story, but I don't know if that was from a link in with Jamestown. I think Lundgren has been the one I think that they've gotten, and he's been awful. He's been really bad. Like,
Why do you think that is, though? Is he just because he can't just be a bad player?
well, we don't play with wingers, so. But I still even think when he gets the ball, he's not even doing what Will Jarvis does. Like, he's not a wing back, and that's kind of what we were playing. He's not a number 10, which is what he was kind of playing inside 10.
So what's the problem there then? Is it the system and the
Maybe, to be fair to
databases
Lundgren,
for a
he
different
hasn't got a
system?
chance to play with the freedom of a winger who has a fullback behind him, so doesn't have the same level of defensive responsibilities.
In terms of the system of the formation or the system in the database, which one's more?
We
of the
don't have
issue
enough
now?
evidence of them to. Like, who got Spiel? I don't do goalkeeper, so I think it was Paul Skinner. We haven't. They only have one signing. I think it's Lundgren. Joey said Vaz Hay gave him Freitas, so I don't even think they've signed him. I think Lundgren's the only one that they've signed potentially. I don't know where Chuck came from either. To be honest, if he's been good, I'm not too sure what the link with him was. So yeah, I don't really have enough evidence to kind of say it hasn't worked out. But put it this way: if the owners are paying for them, they're going to want the signings to be successful.
See, I have a problem. Obviously, I think data needs to be used in football. That's a given, right? That is an absolute given. But there are circumstances in which we've seen it being successful at Brighton and Hearts and the like. They are playing on much better pitches. So their pitch will be more like a carpet at the Amex, for example. Hearts' pitch is not too bad as well. Talca Park is well looked after, is what I would say, by the groundsman. When you first come into Talca Park and before a ball's kicked, you say it looks well. 20 minutes into the game, it's churned up. How can you play football on a pitch like that?
I was saying Freitas on YouTube, obviously, but like you've seen the highlights of him in Portugal, and the pitches don't look great. I just think maybe if it does fail, it's because like the likes of Brighton and all, and you know, they got the Swansea are getting like the top tier players. Like they really need stats on like lower, like kind of level players. Like how much does that really have much substance behind it? Like,
yeah, but I think that's sort of the way it's kind of going now, isn't it? Like a lot of these League of Ireland teams are probably going for all them data platforms. So you know, it's good. It's a chance, to be honest. Like that's how I see it.
See, I mean, I don't know whether do you remember the Polish lads and Estonian lads coming in at Bohs?
yeah,
I'm not too sure how
Yeah.
they were signed. Were they just a case of did they use data for that? Did they have agents or what way? Because if it's not data based and they've just got people that they're speaking to about it, then there's a cause for data, but an argument for data. But if it's data driven that they found these players and identified them, well, then maybe there is question mark. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's hard. No one's worked out that way so far, so it's been unsuccessful. Even if you only give them Freitas, and then you've got Lundgren. I don't know if Casey or Chuck was from them. Can't imagine so. Like they're only, especially not Casey. I don't think he was there.
No, Casey, I wouldn't have thought.
Someone
so.
in the chat says that McDonald said that Oran.
Could be wrong though. Not like
I wouldn't have thought so.
I
would
don't.
you?
He's from Cliftonville.
No.
Like,
You should know.
yeah, I don't think.
Yeah.
I think there was
Lads.
enough around him. The whole league were chasing him.
Yeah, Robbie Footy Focus said to me, an absolute player when he moved.
Yeah.
That's a great point. Actually, he was unbelievable when he came on.
He said he was an absolute.
If we had him
player.
all season, and now we drew against Waterford and Galway with him, but he's only kind of settled in. But lads, he was unbelievable when he came on. Like when he was, because he was right in front of you in Sligo. Like even his pass for the goal, the cute goal, his pass into midfield, like was in about 2 seconds. There's no time to see it, but he just knows where he's going to play it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was good. He was really, really good. And he's not the tallest lad, but he reminds me of like Joe Redmond. He's a big lad, like.
Big enough.
Shane, just a combination of comments here. The Irish boys said Shells have been poor since they won the league, and then someone responded and said they weren't brilliant even when they won it either. They fell over the line. Duff squeezed every bit of juice out of them. Without him, they've hit their level. They're the third or fourth best team in the league. What do you make of that?
We two different styles of play. Like we won the league having like a good solid team with three. Who was it? Gavin Lloyd would have walked into every team in the league. Will Jarvis would have walked into every team in the league. Yeah, so we had two unbelievable players who Conor Cairns was the best goalie at the time as well for me that season. So, but when you have those two players, like Will Jarvis was outstanding.
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, we won the league being a solid team with two unbelievable players. And since then we've tried to change shape and change style and change how we play. So hasn't worked yet though. So I mean, we're a better team now than we were when we won the league. But obviously Jarvis isn't kicked on and we don't have Gavin Lloyd. So
Kyle was unbelievable that season as well. Though.
yeah, it was a workhorse. Like yeah.
No, it was superb.
But obviously the gaffer at the time got a lot out of decent League of Ireland players, not league winners. That's why we were 25-1. Like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean?
When you say you're a better team now,
Better
in what
players,
sense?
like.
Okay.
Well, Jack Henry Francis is miles better than
Definitely.
JJ Lundy's good, like, but we've a better team. 100% we do. Meatball, Harry Wood. Yeah, we've a better team.
McElroy as well. He's a good player.
Who did you say, sorry?
McElroy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good player.
We are a better team overall now, but that's what happens when you try and change you. Similar to what Leicester tried to do, was example. You know?
Yeah.
Like you had to have Boydie playing in those last few games in the title winning season. It was nearly like if Boydie doesn't play,
Yeah, exactly.
you
Yeah.
snooker up.
JJ missed a few games before those three as well, and we couldn't create anything.
And Joey was playing Harry Wood up front in his last game instead of putting Boydie on. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So that's how quickly football changes. But so obviously that ended his tenure. What do you think? Where do you think Shell's go from here then, lads? Obviously, it looks like Lorcan's going to take charge for Dundalk. Who are they going to go for?
Hopefully not Kevin Doherty.
No,
One person put in the socials, actually, Cosi, put John Caulfield to Shelbourne. Thoughts? Thoughts on that, Shane?
we love JC, but you're all right, pal. No thanks. It's never gonna happen. But there's two thoughts from within the league. There's no one really good enough in the league. I don't think Kev Doherty, no. Tim Clancy, no. John Russell, I don't know. I mean, I think Killer needs more time. For me, like I said before, this is just purely from my point of view. Like, Davey O'Donnell would be the one within the league I'd go for.
Yeah.
I thought he was really good at Pats. Thought he kind of got promised a lot at Dundalk that never really kind of materialised.
Yeah.
And he's the under-21 Ireland international manager or assistant manager, so he's going to have links out in the future. So if you can go and take him, if you're going to go win in the league, he'd be the one I'd go for. No offence, Daz, but
I see Daz mic in hand. Go on, son.
No, I'll let him have that. I'm not
I
gonna-
think he's the brains behind Bohs as well.
See, with Stevie O'Donnell, his last few weeks at Dundalk, I don't know if you remember, they lost 5-0 at home to Sligo.
If that team was awful.
Yeah, but not 5-0 at home.
But
lost
the thing was gone. Like,
Sligo.
judge him off what he done. And he got them into Europe.
That first year, he did actually,
He- 5-0 at home to Sligo, and then he locked George Shelby in the dressing room until midnight.
Yeah,
Is that
he
true?
was just on.
So,
Rovers
yeah,
beat Hibs
supposedly,
1-0, by the way.
Rose beat Hibs 1-0. Who scored?
I don't know. It's not on.
Not
the
for Abbey, was it?
Hey.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly, yeah. Maybe we'll touch on that a little bit later on, lads. But
He's the brains behind Bohs, anyways, just while we touch on that. I think Stevie O'Donnell, you don't think Alan Reynolds is telling players where to move and interchanging positions and stuff. He's not coming up with that. He's going to Pat Hickey to play centre half. That's what Alan Reynolds' stamp on that team is for me. So O'Donnell is within the league. If they go outside the league, I've no. I know there's Stephen Wright, McShane, all those lads. Like, you want to sign someone, whether it's a foreign national manager or whoever. I don't really care, but when you bring a manager in, you always want them to have the initial 2 or 3 signings that are going to come with him. You know what I mean? So if you go and sign, obviously your Killer, I know like the 3 boys are going across the water, but he takes a Ruby, he takes Kenny. If you can't take them, then there's no point in getting them, which you obviously can't. Then with John Russell, he doesn't have anyone there to come with him. Like, you need to bring in someone that can bring in the signing with them.
Yeah.
So if it is someone across the water or something.
Fitzgerald, no?
Who?
John Russell.
Oh yeah, Fitzy, yeah, maybe, yeah. I don't know. I don't think he's got the pedigree, to be honest. He needs to kind of go to a mid team. I don't know. Not John Russell.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were about Fitzgerald. You're on about John Russell.
Oh yeah, John Russell. Fitzy.
Okay,
Come on, you'll
yeah.
take
He's
him.
class, yeah,
No
he's
problem.
class.
But look, someone that's probably not just going to be a yes man either, which is something that's kind of filtered within the club from a lot of fans, I think. So hopefully it's someone that can kind of not be afraid to speak their mind and tear up a script if they need to.
Stutz.
Yeah, hopefully not Kevin Doherty. I've seen that name going around a few times. I'd say probably you're right. Actually, Stephen O'Donnell might actually suit you a lot more than any other manager, really. I don't know. Stephen Royce, I seen, was also linked. I don't know. Did he turn down that move? Did he? Or
Apparently, yeah.
yeah, I think.
Dan McDonald's too busy in the World Cup, so he's usually the man for
He's the man.
True.
He's the man, isn't he? But
Yeah.
he's over across the Atlantic, so
Relying on us now. lads, right?
yeah.
Get the Stevie O'Donnell one circulating, Shaneo, huh?
Yeah,
Once it's not Kevin Doherty, I don't care. That's
Yeah,
all I have to
definitely
say.
won't be him.
I
No.
have absolutely no idea, but I feel like maybe someone from not within the league might be an idea.
I think if it was someone within the league, it
And
would have gotten.
Someone who can
Yeah.
use the database, probably someone with a bit of experience of signing
Keith
players
Long.
in that respect.
Stop, will you?
To be fair, there's not really a whole lot of managers like that though out there.
None of
Like-
them. Clancy, Long, Doherty,
Mm.
Russell. Not for me. Just take a punt on someone else.
Bring back
Someone from
King
over
or
the
something,
waters,
no?
I think.
No
Someone-
king.
Well, he done well at the women's, didn't
Yeah.
Yeah.
he? Done well
probably.
for a few years, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Look, it's an interesting time. Hopefully it gets done soon, but we do have the window. But as I said, if it was going to be someone within the league,
Yeah.
some reporter would have heard a whisper about a contact being made. They wouldn't wait this long to speak to the killer, the John Russell, like Kev Doherty. Like, it's been a week now. And
You're Nash.
Jared Nash, yeah. Yeah.
Jane didn't want to justify that with a response.
No.
You said, yeah, that's enough.
Right, lads, we are going to move on from shells now. Please hit the like button if you won't mind. Anything from the chat there, Daz, before we move on? Sorry, I always catch you at the back.
You did. The one that I thought was most interesting was someone said, I think anyone at any team above Shells would see them as a sidestep. Someone asked, who's the Italian manager that was at Dundalk? What about him? Someone
Oh, that was a
said,
few years.
Filippo Giovagnoli.
He's assistant manager now. O'Donnell, is that what he means? He's assistant manager, so if you wanted to go back into managers.
what about the Rod Fatter? He said,
Oh, that's, yeah, like people, that reminds me actually. People actually pay to listen to that news talk, and like Keith Tracy coming out and saying Roddy Collins, like, people actually pay to listen to that.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
What? Like, no, it's like grand like us maybe saying it, but on a paid platform, come on, that was the most stupidest thing I've ever heard.
No one said Roddy Collins here either, though, to be fair.
No,
Shane,
yeah,
so-
obviously, yeah, of course.
someone said, Jared Nash be a great appointment if you want to play at Lown away next year.
He wouldn't take that game, though. He would have left by then.
That's
Yeah,
true,
oh,
actually, yeah.
So, anyway, we'll move on from that. So, as I said here at the top of the billing, we are going to be talking about the title race. But before that, let's talk about the relegation battle. Is the relegation fight on, lads? We were just talking about the showgrounds and shells at the showgrounds. What do you make of Sligo Rovers?
It's interesting to know because we won't say what they need yet, but yeah, they were okay. They weren't great. First goal was a good finish off a gift. Like they had a chance before that. They were all right. They're definitely not as good as what they were. I don't think. So can they go and sign Eldon's money? They weren't great.
I do think now that Waterford will finish ahead of them. They'll be in the playoffs. I think Sligo will go down straight away. I do think Waterford right now are a more informed team. So I actually back them finish ahead of Sligo.
Leslie?
I still don't know. Although Waterford have surprised me over the last couple of weeks, I don't see them staying up. I think it all really, obviously 100% comes down to whether Sligo sign a striker. That's going to be the telling factor.
Same for
If
us.
Sligo get a striker in, then I think they'll be alright.
Yeah, I mean, Sligo.
So you say same for yous?
We need a striker. We do need a striker at Drogheda.
He's have top goal scorer in the league, though.
But he's not a striker though. He's a wing. He's more of a winger.
We'll come back to that, lads. But
Yeah.
we'll, in terms of Sligo Rovers, they usually they find themselves in and around this area quite frequently. Actually, things aren't as bad as they have been in recent years for Sligo in terms of league position at this stage. They usually rely on a summer window, and it's such a well-run club that they'll have a list ready to go.
I was
And
saying that
the
there, but
thing-
they'll know exactly what they're going for straight away. I mean, Ryan O'Kane was nearly instant last year, wasn't he?
Yeah, he came in
Yeah.
off us though. Yeah, but
Instantly.
the thing with Sligo is, which is weird, because I think they were doing well, like playing well, when they weren't winning like previously. I don't even think they've been that good this year. So like, I don't know what the points total is to normal, but like they haven't really been playing well in my opinion.
No, I agree. They haven't played the same football as previous, but they haven't got that talisman up top. They have relied on Eldon, for example, that main focal point that could pull someone out of nothing as well, and someone who you can play with. I don't think Kavanagh and Traore have given them the same output in that respect. You could put one up to Eldon and he'll play football with it. I'm not too sure the other boys are going to do that, you know.
Yeah, they had I suppose I can't remember.
Hakiki's been out for a
He's
long period.
big
as well.
loss. Yeah,
Yeah.
And he was brilliant last year as well.
They've
So,
won 2 of the last 10, Sligo.
yeah.
And one of them was
Yeah, poor. Look, it's poor. It's definitely poor form. It doesn't surprise me
Yeah.
overly, to be honest with you. What do they need to do to avoid relegation? Well, we've just touched on that, I suppose, haven't we?
yeah.
Strong window.
Striker, 100%.
What a strong window, let's
You're
say.
sure Traore's going now, isn't he?
a strong window, lads. Strong
window.
Strong window. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some man, Seb. Some man.
So look, we see how Waterford turn things around versus high flying Dundalk. What result?
Yeah, right after that, yeah.
It's a bit upsetting, but look, we'll bounce back.
Yeah.
We'll bounce back. We got an easy one. We're going to Talca Park.
Very easy
So,
one.
exactly,
Away.
Yeah, we're going to Talca Park. Come on,
Yeah,
then.
it's the easiest place to go.
Bizarre.
I'm leaving.
Yeah.
I'm leaving. You're saying I'm leaving.
He's leaving. Bizarre result. But like, from watching the highlights, obviously didn't watch the full game, but watch the highlights. Looked like Waterford were really good value for it.
Not
Yeah.
struggle against teams that sit back. I told you I did predict the draw.
You did?
Yeah, I
I
didn't
did
predict the
think-
win. Now we predicted.
I did think, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
pulling
really
that out.
predict
I
that many
did.
goals
I
either.
think
But
I
the
had
goals
the
are.
dog 2-0, I think.
Yeah, but
Oh, yeah, I
they struggle
probably said
against
something
teams
after
like
that.
that though. Don't
It's-
give them space.
It's weird though. So let's just focus on Waterford as we're talking about the relegation at the moment though. Great courage to turn things around. I mean,
Yeah.
we've seen them last time out when they went to Dundalk, they went 2-0 down.
Mm.
Connor Kearns got injured and you're expecting Waterford to turn things around, maybe take a bit of momentum, but it was actually Dundalk who kicked on, battered them 5-0. It's a completely different side under Coughlin than it is Daly, isn't it?
Yeah, I wonder how big Kevin Long's been though. I wonder how big of a signing he's been. John didn't really have him, but
No.
I mean, he did come in and he is a big player. Like he's about 7 foot tall as well, though. But he's got the experience. Like
He would have been giving the away fans the free
yeah,
fingers this
I
time,
know. But
wouldn't
that
he?
was
Yeah.
after that, though. They obviously expected more.
Yeah, exactly like that.
But, I mean, they also when you can play defensive like that and keep it tight. And is Tommy Lorigan the best striker in the league at the minute? He certainly wouldn't be far off it. Like
No, he's definitely up there for me as well.
yeah,
He's a workhorse up there. He
he's got
really is.
everything. Like.
Yeah, he does. He
He's
does.
one that I wasn't so keen on, to be honest with you, but I think as time has gone on, he's added a little bit more to his game. He seems to be able to play up there on his own now. Be one of those, you know. You
Well, he
put
basically is a podge, as Reece said. He's got one leg podge, doesn't he? So he might as well be playing up there by himself. But yeah, no, he's been. I was seeing him the first game of the season, and he must have won every header. I think Tommy has like the most. Remember that you put that up about duels or something. It's all centre halves. 5 of them are centre halves, and then he's like the odd one out then. Like, because he's actually winning his headers. So like he's winning flick-ons, like where most of the centre halves are just going up and thumping it forward. Like where he's actually, I've been really impressed with him, and I don't know if they'll keep him. You wonder. I mean, I'd love to have him at
Didn't he go to Fleetwood or whatever already though? Didn't he?
Yeah, he was over there. I mean, keep him within. Again, we go back to being a good League of Ireland player. Like he could easily play for. I know Pats wanted to keep him before he went, but obviously he wasn't playing, so he just jacked it off. Like, but nothing wrong with going to, I don't know, Pats or Bohs or Shells or whatever. Like, you know, nothing wrong with doing that. But
No.
he's gonna be a big player for them.
Do you think they can turn? Do you think that obviously it's only 2 points off of Sligo Rovers now? Is it 3 points?
3 points.
3 points, and then Sligo Rovers are 2 away from Drogheda. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
3 points of a difference now. I mean, that is some catching up, by the way, I must say. But do you feel like that they could go the full way now and actually catch up with Sligo Rovers now, or do you feel like they've still?
We'll
got
be
a
just
bit?
talking Sligo. I'll just talk Sligo for a second, and then.
Well, yes, we're coming on to them.
Right, grand,
so
okay.
we're going because Shells. then
Yeah,
they
but
played
when you
Sligo.
say, do you think they can just catch Sligo as if like?
Well, we
the
haven't got
rest
to the other
are
one.
right,
We
okay,
haven't got
that's
to the
all
other
right.
one yet.
Do you know what? Just move on to the other one then. Just
Okay, so Johnny, you're not
They can catch Sligo. Yeah, they can catch Sligo, 100%.
Can they catch Sligo?
yeah.
Yes.
Drogheda United. So actually, before we do that, we did have a couple of. We had a social comment as well saying, "Are the Blues back?"
Blues are back. Yeah.
The
Blues are back
again.
We'll have to get down to the RSC at some stage. I enjoyed our journey. I'm not the ground itself. I'm not so keen on.
No.
but
They
I
put the
Yeah,
stewards, like the stewards when they just on the ground, they put the stewards right in front of you.
Yeah,
Like,
but
Yeah.
it's not just that too. The stand is so far away from the pitch. You just, I just don't like it.
Yeah,
That
well-
running track. I mean, vomit.
Yeah.
Really.
Here we go. We want the pyro back out, do we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like the away day to watch.
I like the fans. See, I like the home end. I like Waterford.
It's a good day out. It's not far away.
No.
I have the next question. Sorry.
Dead on. So Dundalk led in all three goals from set pieces. Why are we so dreadful at defending them? Shane, this is probably one for you, to be fair.
Wait, we're not talking about Drogheda?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, we will. But
He had one more. He had a social question ready that we didn't move on to.
Oh, Dundalk led in all three guys separate wide. Not surprised. They've got Bobby Bourne centre half.
well,
So
Johnny
Drogheda
United,
United.
lads. Bleeding hell.
DUFC.
I don't know. Their back line is they're quite small, aren't they? Like Dundalk. They're quite a small team. Like I suppose Pep start playing centre half, left full for the pieces, I'd imagine. So similar to what Rennie's doing at Bohs. Rovers also have 6 defenders in their team.
Yeah.
They're small. Wilson's are small. Bobby Bournes isn't the biggest. Irvin, Darryl Horgan.
Buckley.
Small team. Buckley was at right full. Small team could see it set pieces. It's not.
There you go. Question answered. So look, the loud rivals, Drogheda United, seem to be in a relegation scrap now, lads. Would you be fearful if you were Kevin, his backroom staff, Jake?
No, I'm actually not fearful because we've been in this situation before. Like you were talking back 2024, this time back then we were 10 points off Dundalk, last in the league, rock bottom. Like nobody actually gave us a chance at even staying up, and then look what happened. So I'm confident, Kevin. We do need more bodies. We do need a striker.
You need a good window.
We're a massive window. Yeah, strong window. So yeah, no, the striker is definitely a big must. And just we need to start winning games as quick as possible. What was the last win? Was Derry back in May? Yeah, so
you won one of the last 9. It was Derry.
yeah, that was.
That's relegation form, lads.
It is. It is.
He's not worried though.
No.
He's
Not worried.
I'm not worried. No, but we just have to start winning games. That's the thing.
Where does it come from? That's the question for me, for Drogheda. I don't see where it comes from. That's the fear that I'd have. Where are you pulling it out from? I mean, you can't change formation necessarily.
Tried that already.
Yeah,
We've already tried that twice.
Yeah.
It's not exactly like you change your forward line.
No.
Well, then he's got one of the top goal scorers in the league, so.
Yeah, I know, but he's, like, don't get me wrong. I love Doyle. He's a good player, but he's more of a winger the way he plays.
I actually agree with Jake, to be honest with you. I feel like there's no outlet for Drogheda. The
No.
ball comes back too frequently, and I think that's part of their problem.
It is. Like, if we had a player like let's say, for example, Sean Boyd, who can hold the ball up, like, I think we do great with Sean Boyd in that team. And then if we had, let's say,
I think Shane said he could have him just with his face.
No, we're more thinking and save that for later on. That's more what I was
No.
thinking.
But I do think, like, the three at the back, we've been that successful at it before. Try it again, but it's just, you know, the rest of the team we have to, like, sort out. That's
I think
the
Owen Lamb's a massive miss.
He is a massive miss,
Yeah. He was a miss. Like, how have you gone from being like? Because I actually tipped Drogheda to struggle at the start of the season, being like everyone's figured them out. Like, but who's like, why have you gone from like being contention? He's never going to finish in Europe last year.
No.
But what's the difference? Like this year, Owen Lamb's won.
Yeah, Owen Lamb's won, but where do I start?
I know the answer. There's actually there's no debate about it. It's Darren Markey.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
That's exactly what it is.
Like,
It's not because of necessarily his ball playing. When you lose a player like Darren Markey for Drogheda, you're losing 2 players, not 1, because he wins the ball back and he creates for you.
Yeah,
And you don't get many of them. And for Drogheda United, he is perfect in that system.
yeah. Like, the difference between Kavanagh and Markey, right, is that Kavanagh can get you more stats, but Markey is just 10 times the work.
The 90-minute player then.
Oh yeah, he runs non-stop. Like, he runs all over the pitch. Which is
You've got
what we
Kavanagh for
des-
assists, but you haven't got
the all round.
Yeah.
Sure, what was Markey was like top for like the most interceptions last year. Like, we're definitely missing that. Really are.
Who was up front last year then?
We had Dougie for the first part of the season, and then we had My head's gone mad now.
I actually can't remember you had it.
Yeah, Dougie obviously was good.
Yeah,
like,
and then we had Kareem for some parts, and then
No, but he wasn't.
Josh Thomas.
He actually wasn't even.
Josh Thomas.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Josh Thomas.
Yeah, but he was out for a good chunk of it, wasn't he?
Yeah, but
What
had a little bit of everything there. That you got Dougie to hold it up, Kareem if he big.
But
man,
Dougie wasn't much cut before he left in in last season. He was
Yeah,
good when
all
France
round
Pierre
play
was
though.
there.
Like you're talking about Doyle not being
Yeah,
the centre
he's got a bit
forward
more.
at least. Dougie,
Yeah,
and on a
he's
tight
bit
pitch
more.
like that, Daily Man's probably a bit too big for him. But on a tight pitch like Drogheda, he doesn't need to run around as much. Like
Dougie was much better when France Pierre was there. That was as a link up.
Yeah, well, I do think Dougie was probably better suited though with another fellow up front. I think him up there by himself, I don't think it really suits him at all. Don't know whether you probably would agree.
he can still run though.
Does.
Obviously,
can
Bohs
still
fans
run,
say he
yeah.
can't run. Not getting off topic, boys. See, Bohs fans say he doesn't run, so you can still run if you're by yourself.
Collins the
Seb's
runner out of the
character
two. But anyway, we're getting completely sidetracked there, lads. I mean, look, we're saying that you need an outlet, is what you're saying.
Yes.
You feel like you need a little bit more. They heavily relied on their defence last year.
That's been the biggest problem for me.
Drogheda
Yeah.
United, but there's not been that many tweaks that he should have gone too far. Obviously, I reckon Darren Markey is a big contribution towards why the defensive line is not as good. Have you any other thoughts on that?
No, just them bits. They're just the main bits. If we can get them few parts sorted, I think.
Have you not scored the most set piece goals and conceded the most set piece goals?
Is that the stat? Is it?
I think that is the stat. Yeah, I think I've seen that. No, I think it. I think it is. I don't have time. I'll get it in a second.
Yeah.
But no, I think I've seen you have the most set piece goals and the most conceded. This was before Friday. I think Drogheda have been awful. I can't know how you can sit here and say I'm not worried. I don't know whether you know the lads personally and
Yeah, like because we've been here before, Shane. So
yeah, but the difference between similar to Waterford is being 10 points off when there's no pressure on. There's pressure on challenging Europe, winning a cup, competing in Europe. To now, you aren't 10 points off where you can just go and play and you are expected to finish. You are probably expected to finish last that year, so there was no pressure. This year, no one expected you to come last or down the bottom.
Yeah.
So there's more pressure on you now. I think you have easily been the worst team in the league. Like, you were awful last. We forgot about this last week. Like, we forgot to touch on this because of the Bohs thing. But Drogheda was. I have no idea how we didn't win that game up there. They pinked it in our half twice.
Yeah.
Granted, they scored 2 goals. That's fair enough. Like, but I know people can say, "Oh, we had a chance or two at the end when it was helter skelter, and we could have won it." Like, but if I was watching those two teams over like 90 minutes, and I've watched them a few times, like they're so bad. Like, going away to Sligo to start the year, parking the bus, like. Yeah, I think Drogheda are in serious trouble.
I agree. I think they're in trouble too. But it's not, as Jake did say, it's not unfamiliar territory for them.
Yeah, like we've been here before. I fully back having the staff and getting us over.
Oh, you have to.
You have
He's
to.
the man who's going to drag you out of a situation.
Yeah, like he's
like this anyway,
to be
that's for
fair,
sure.
he's probably the best man right now who can do it for us. There's no point in changing. Like, I've seen a lot of Drogheda fans saying, "Oh, get him out, change, get someone else in." Oh, sure, he's probably the best man to get us out of that situation. I full trust in him.
I agree. I do agree.
Someone in the chat says Jogs are missing goals from defenders this season. That's something that saved.
Yeah.
Connor Keeley finished on 9 or something last year.
Connor
wasn't he?
Keeley was
something
I think Connor
outrageous,
Keeley was actually our top scorer last year.
Yeah, I need to put. You have definitely conceded. I have to find this.
Yeah.
There was a question there while you're looking at that stat. There was a question that said, "Are we realistically looking at seeing 3 defined groups in the Premier Division for the next decade, where you have title contenders, always the same teams, mid tables are just the same teams, and then the perennial relegation threatened? Like, do you think it's looking as though the league is shaping up that way, where it's always going to be these teams fighting, these teams in the middle, and these teams relegated?"
No.
Because I think that's something that the League of Ireland's kind of had, like, you kind of, especially like even going back like whatever 15 years or whatever, kind of had like random different teams always kind of won it until Dundalk and Rovers done their back-to-back spells of dominance. Do you see the league going that way at all?
But Dundalk's sitting 4th at the moment.
Yeah.
So if that continues that way, then no.
Yeah.
Because I don't think Dundalk can necessarily finish in top 4 again next year. You know, I feel like they can, if they don't bulk out the squad a little bit. They are still threadbare now. If they don't bulk out the squad, you feel like maybe they could be in danger. And they're going to lose some big players as well.
In the next week.
Yeah, in the next
week. By the looks of it,
Yeah.
They've conceded. They've scored 14 set pieces. Waterford have 13. Then Rovers have 10. And then set piece goals conceded. Pats have only conceded 3. Then you've got 4, 5, 6. Drogheda and Dundalk have conceded 14. So they scored 14 and conceded 14. So you could imagine defenders are scoring set pieces. Like,
Yeah, it's a mad stat.
they just can't keep them out. Like,
Yeah.
that's not on your strikers. That's on your defenders. That's mental. How can the team that scored 14 to be the top set piece goal scorers be the worst at defending set pieces?
It's a crazy stat.
That is
though,
a
isn't
mad
it?
stat.
That's mad. Yeah, I knew it was. Obviously, Dundalk conceded 2 the weekend, so they're level, which is on something.
That is a mad stat now. That is bonkers.
Yeah, that's
lack of organisation.
Is it just a case of people think, oh, it's going to be too easy and they don't bother? I have no idea. I don't recall the goals off the top of my head, but certain individuals haven't performed this year.
Yeah.
I don't want to name players in front of you or whatever, but yeah, some of them have been awful, and including ones from last year that were reliable.
Yeah.
And the new signings, I can criticise Godden because he's done nothing for you and he didn't do anything before. He's been horrendous, and it's like, let's just play him because he got out jumped twice against Healy and Hickey, I think.
Yeah.
Like, that's
And he's tall enough, like, yeah.
The only reason why he's on the pitch is to stop that happening. He's been brutal. But yeah.
Will they survive?
Let's see. There we might tip to go down. Based off form, you'd have to back them to go down, yeah.
I will say yes, but we still need more bodies.
Dazzler, will Drogheda survive?
I think they'll survive.
Only 5 points off.
They're definitely worried, but they'll survive, I think.
Also, it's worth mentioning, lads, the Drogheda United fans travel pretty well, right? They're notorious for having good fans and, backing their side. Brandywell was pretty much derelict in their end.
Not too far away, is it? Up there if you
Well, it's one that
2.5
there was
hours.
displays and all sorts not so long ago in the Brandywell. It's not one that they take lightly. And it was nearly empty.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's a case of just the travel to Derry, or if it's a case of supporters have had enough. But it's very, very unlike Drogheda fans not to fill out an away end,
Yeah, it's mad. I don't know.
Yeah.
Who's bottom?
Look,
One word, lads.
I still
Sligo.
think Waterford.
Sligo,
Go
Waterford.
Sligo,
based off what I've seen, Drogheda.
Here we go.
And Shane, and Seb.
Waterford. Waterford to finish bottom. Yeah.
But we can ask that again at the end of the transfer window, though.
Of course you can.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Shane, we'll ask you every week if you like. Free Rainer. Free Rainer.
Throwing no arrows at it, isn't that right? Isn't that what you said?
Yeah, next week we Sligo, and the week after that we Waterford.
No. In fairness, though, to give credit to Graham Coughlin. No one writ them off, or everyone writ them off. We all sat here a few weeks ago and said they'd be on. And I honestly think if he keeps them up, especially if he keeps them up outside of the playoff route, but even so, to catch him wherever he catches, if he keeps them up, like, I don't know if it's ever been done before, but like, he'd be up there with manager of the year, like. If compared to Killer, if Killer gets you, if I asked Shane Keegan this on Not the Ball the other day and I was on, it'd be him if he stays up. It'd be Killer if they get Europe, or it'd be Bradley. He would get manager of the season if all those 3 things happen. Given where Waterford were before,
well, it won't be Bradley. Let's put it that way.
I don't think so.
So it
either.
won't be Bradley. It'll be one of the others. That is a great question.
It'd be
Probably
Killer,
Graham
I'd say.
Coughlin considering where he was.
Oh, I don't know. Killer, I think it's still Pippet for me, to be honest with you
it's
now.
a tough one now.
Because Killer would have done it from the beginning. With a very light squad and the circumstances, he nearly left.
Yeah.
Let's not forget that now.
Yeah.
It's closer than what I would have ever thought. I thought if that had happened, Killer was nailed on for that. But you have to give if he keeps them up, like
unbelievable job.
awful.
Yeah.
Unbelievable job. I mean, John Daly was trying to put square pegs in round holes, and he's ripped out the book and taken the same players and tried to create a system. I actually think Lonergan's got better under him.
Yeah,
to be honest with you.
I know people in the chat said there earlier, John Martin's been unbelievable. He was. I just touched off
100%.
Kevin Long because he's only come in.
Yeah.
John Martin's been there for the whole season, and he's been quality.
100%.
Yeah.
100% agree with you. And I did see that it was Dwayne Doyle, was it?
Yeah, there was a few. Doyle had showed in. Someone
yeah.
else showed in as well, though.
Yeah, and listen, he's been.
Yeah, I say
superb.
Sligo fans wish they kept him now, John Martin.
Look, they could have done with him.
Oh, they
That's
could have,
for sure.
yeah.
Could have done with him. We'll move on, lads. We are moving on from the relegation battle to the title race now.
Good to see Galway not in the relegation talk, though. Good old JC.
Yeah, I mean, look, they're definitely not worth the chat in that.
No,
game,
they're not,
are they?
no.
Let's be fair. Let's be fair now. But it was Galway instead of Jordan not so long ago.
I know. I was one of them.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, and obviously Drogheda take on Bohs at Sullivan Land Park this Friday. Good week with Bohs last week, Daz. You must be happy still.
He's a bit busy there trying to.
Yeah. No, sorry, just Paul's.
Sorry, Daz. I always catch you on the hop, don't I?
Yeah, always catch you as I'm doing
still
something.
walking there. That's weird. You coming?
I'm here. Sorry.
You do that on 7 as well.
Can you repeat the question, please?
Okay. Good week last week with Bohs.
Fantastic week. Couldn't have really gone much better. 2 Dublin derbies, 2 wins, 5 goals, 2 clean sheets. Couldn't have asked for anything better. Literally, bar the red card, I think it was the perfect week.
Tierney handball.
Yes. we discussed this during the week. And Ross Tierney says, I handled the ball into the back of the net, and you say, is it a handball though? And I'm like, of course it is.
You know,
If he slaps the ball into the back of the net and says I did, then it's like, it has to be a handball.
So I might get some Bohs fans back on side here. I actually watched that today again, and I looked at it. Forrest that kicks it off, like Forrest that kicks it and clears it, like it's not.
No, but does that change that though?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, because he has absolutely no idea what's happening.
But
like Forrest that kicks the ball, that's like saying, right, well, if I just go and clear it, I'll just. Tierney never moves his hand towards the ball.
But once the ball's hit your hand and you've gained an advantage by scoring a goal,
it's come off the defender. You know what I mean? It's not even like it's a
but
really weird one. Like
it's not intentional.
Look,
it's not intentional. It's really weird. Like that's like saying you can just kick the ball off someone's hand. Like where's he supposed to put it?
Because it's specifically when they score from it. So if the ball hits the hand and then leads directly to the goal.
I know what you're saying. I just don't think I've ever seen this happen before.
No.
Forrester tried to just get something on it.
Look, I'm obviously delighted to have benefited from it, but if we're talking letter of the law, it's a handball. Like we obviously got lucky. We're delighted to take the goal. I'm not trying to say like go back and take the goal off us, give Pats the points or whatever nonsense. I just think letter of the law, if the ball hits your hand and goes directly into the goal or leads directly to a goal, it is a handball. So I don't think there's a question around it. We just got lucky.
I would have a little slight question of it. Like I think Forrester just kicks it and what's he supposed to do? Like
yes, it's not his fault.
That's kind of besides the point of what's he supposed to do.
I don't really care who wrote the letter of the law. I'm just giving what I think should.
Okay, so then whenever we discuss these things, what's the point of having the rules brought up?
I know what
if
you're
we're
saying,
is that a red card that's going technically, is that a foul technically? What's the point of having rules if the letter of the law means nothing?
I'm not too sure I've ever seen this before either though. Like, yeah, it was a weird one.
Is it handball?
I don't think it is. I think Forrester just kicks it off him.
Yes.
He doesn't even kick it off. He just kicks it and he's so close to him. Like,
no,
he doesn't move any. Like, he doesn't move his hand. He doesn't.
That's just fuming.
No,
Daz is absolutely fuming in the corner.
I'm gonna give Rushy a text later on.
I'm obviously not fuming because we benefited from it, which is like, thank God, happy days. Praise the Lord that I don't think it exists. Whatever, fine by me, but it is a handball.
No,
moving on.
No handball.
No handball. No intention. So there's just no need for it to be handball.
But no one ever intentionally handles the ball. Every handball ever is never intentional. Bar Suarez. Like every other handball, it's like
Thierry
no,
Henry.
but you can try and control the ball.
I didn't want to have to bring back all
but you can try and control the ball, and like you're gaining an advantage. But you're trying to control it with your knee, but you're not. You're making an arse of it, so you then control it with your hand and gain an advantage. He didn't even control the ball. Forrester just kicks it off him.
Yeah. So what else could Tierney do about it?
Yeah, exactly. He didn't do anything. Forrester just boots the ball off him, like trying to outstretch for the clearance.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? If anything, Forrester's the one gaining an advantage by trying to just throw a leg at it and just clear it, not knowing where it's going, and it just hits Ross's hand.
Like if I was Ross Tierney for that goal, if that goal had been disallowed, I would have been raging if I was Tierney.
Yeah,
because it's not his fault.
Yeah, I agree. It wouldn't have made a difference
No.
anyways, but I actually don't.
Yeah, there's an interview with Off the Ball then as well, and we heard him mention that Dawson should have got man of the match as well, Daz, didn't he? When he was walking around with his trophy at the end, he was saying the man of the match award. He said, "I think this was meant for Dawson."
He said I should have gone to Dawson.
I thought Dawson. I know you're shaking your head there, Shane. I thought Dawson was absolutely superb.
The biggest chance of the game. The biggest chance of the game shows Dawson's frailties. I'm pretty sure it was Levy's big chance. Bagley picks the ball up on the edge of the box, and Dawson's with him. Bagley then gets on the end of it, and Dawson's probably nowhere to be seen. Like, so if Levy scores that, everyone looks back and goes, Oh, actually, Dawson was poor
Yeah,
at
but
getting back.
Yeah, but that does happen. That does happen in football. You can't take one incident, 90 minutes, and go.
But a big
"Do you know
factor
what?
of it, though.
No, well, it wasn't because he didn't score.
Yeah,
So
well, I
it
don't
means
know.
Nothing. But that
Tierney was
does-
man of the match for me, and it wasn't
Then the
close.
goal
happening in
comes
football.
from Dawson's ball.
Dawson
which
was
is-
absolutely superb in the midfield.
Yeah.
I thought he was absolutely brilliant. I thought he handled the Pats press and everything perfectly. I know we talk about Pats weren't great, and they weren't.
When did we talk about them?
Well, that's coming up, Shaneo. That's coming up for sure. But we talk about
Tierney was
it.
quality.
Tierney was Tierney was very obviously Tierney got man in the match for a reason.
Yeah, I think I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have given it. I hear what Tierney's saying. I would have probably given it to Dawson myself. It was brilliant. But yeah, Tierney, great game. He also said that he saw you falling over as well. That's worth saying as well.
Yeah,
isn't
no, he said I'm faster than him. That's what it was.
it?
I think he's quicker than me.
Yeah.
'Cause we had a little slagging back and forth, and I thought he was saying he's quicker than me, as in that was quick, like a quick comeback. But then it was only as it dawned on me, he was like, oh, he was slagging me because he's seeing the Instagram.
It was literally about 5 minutes later. You went,
Yeah.
oh, no, he's saying now.
So
It definitely,
I wasn't quick at all.
he definitely weren't talking about the wit anyway. That's for sure.
I realized like 5 minutes later, I was like, oh, he was slagging me about when I was running in Morton Stadium. Like I was like, that's what you meant. But yeah, so they're all watching. I tell you, they all have eyes everywhere.
Oh, there you go.
Everyone has
At least
eyes on
someone's
us.
watching.
What?
At least someone's watching.
Yeah.
Someone is watching.
Crikey.
I always feel.
I think
like
Flores was a big.
somebody's watching.
I did say midfield. He was a big, kind of unsung hero for Bohs. Last
Yeah.
2 games, I think he just allows the void to when they go and play, doesn't he? And he sits there with brains more than Diallo, I suppose. But Flores coming back was a big factor for Bohs.
He's a utility man. Filling anywhere, Flores.
He's a great
Yeah,
footballer,
yeah, great player. Great player.
Bohs fans hated him a few years ago, though. Mad, like.
I think it's because they couldn't find a spot for him.
Yeah,
It
like
felt like at the time.
Yeah, you played left back for a while, didn't
I think maybe he was
Still
captain.
fills in every now
Wasn't he
and then as
captain
well.
and they took it off him because he was getting a lot of flack because they weren't
Yeah.
doing
No, he
as
was
well as they were, and maybe
Captain
they.
when Buckley was captain, so he
Mm.
was taking the armband.
Yeah.
He was vice captain under.
Yeah, but now he's still playing and he's.
Yeah,
no,
but
voice
Dawson's.
Yeah, that's what I mean, but he was there, like, so he was vice captain when Rennie was there, and now he's not even captain anymore when the captain left.
Mm.
You would have thought he would have stepped
didn't
into
step
it.
out. No, Dawson. I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think they took it off him because he was getting a lot of
Still
stick, a lot of
vice, though.
pressure.
Still vice.
Probably.
Still, I think he's still vice, isn't he?
Yeah, I think it's a bit based off what Jordan was doing himself rather than.
But
Walter
Donald used to wear
Dawson.
the armband as well sometimes, but he doesn't even.
Yeah,
sniff the
I just think
armband, no, doesn't.
Flores deserves a mention for Bohs, to be honest.
Yeah, he's superb. I have to agree with you now. Superb. He really left it, and you could see what it meant to him as well. Daz. We
At
spoke
the end,
about the grit of Bohs, and it's not been there, but he was very much at the end of the game, lapping it up and enjoying it, and you could see the passion. And I think that's because it was a different type of win for Bohs.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
That's what he says. He was captain when he came 8th, but I don't think he was the fault. I always thought he was a good player. Do you know what I mean? He wasn't the problem, but maybe it was a great decision just letting him go and play instead of trying to.
Yeah.
Well,
captain
just
became.
on that note, then if that would be the case, then that would mean he was the vice captain under Vaughan, and then that was the season when he came in. So Rennie was in that year. So
Okay, fair enough. Then,
so that's the only that I'm trying to think of. a
Yeah,
reason.
that's
So-
fair
Well,
enough then,
Bucko
yeah.
was still skipper, wasn't he?
Yeah, that's fair
Yeah,
enough.
Bucko
Yeah.
was captain.
Yeah,
and
but
then-
but okay, back you up the point then that a new manager came in and said you're not my captain to 4 years, which fair enough.
Yeah, I suppose.
well, so just to backtrack a little bit, Bucko was still captain then last year. Dawson was the vice captain, so he swapped the vice.
Oh yeah,
captain.
but he didn't.
So-
He swapped Devoy and
Mm.
Flores around.
Yeah, as vice captains in
Yeah,
that
yeah,
particular.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he did. Yeah, did.
Yep.
We didn't even talk about the ball crossing the line. Actually, I don't want to labour on it too long, but did the ball cross over the line for
No.
Tierney?
No,
No.
No,
you
I
need to
don't
get
see
far
that.
in. Like it's mad. It's
But
mad.
how can the assistant ref not catch that? It's mad though.
Like this is what I've argued. That was right. I've no idea if the ball crossed the line, but surely the people that did were Ross Tierney, Danny Rogers, and Chris Forrester, and the two lads in Pat's jerseys didn't even bat an eyelid and
Because
say.
the game's over, I think though.
No,
I hear
but-
what you're saying. I do hear what you're saying, but
But
the
there's
game's
what-
over. It
Let's
was-
say
the
there's
game's
7
over
minutes
from
to
a
go.
Pat's
Right?
the game's over.
Let's say
They
that-
were
that's
the
the- that's
play.
the
But it's
85th
serious
minute.
questions. Yeah.
That's the 85th minute, right? There's probably 7 or 8 minutes to go with stoppage time, right? You're 1-0 down against 10 men. If you argue that and say it was never over the line, that like you're fighting to get back into a game at that point. So you have to have some sort of fight. the two lads, there's actually Jamie McGuinness is a picture of Danny Rogers basically diving back after the ball after it's going to come off Rossi. Like he's literally like this, looking at the ball, and then doesn't argue if it's over the line. So they obviously know it has crossed the line.
To be
Now-
fair, you were mentioning pictures there, like the cameras were awful, so
Yeah, the
I don't think anyone
angles,
can really criticise RTE
Yeah.
anymore, can we? Like,
the angles were atrocious.
I know
for-
Virgin are showing every match, like, but
There's still a lot
the
of work
quality
to do.
is horrendous, like,
Mm.
Yeah.
so.
But it was that's the only argument. Because do we know if it crossed the line? Absolutely not. Because couldn't see it with my own eyes. I couldn't see from the camera. But the people who should know across the line, in particular, whatever about Ross Tierney, is Danny Rogers, Chris Forrester, and neither of them argued it.
It's funny though, because it's actually like, you know, in boxing when they say, oh, you should have just got a clean knockout. I actually think even if the referee doesn't blow his whistle, I know your man stops a little bit, but I still think Bohs probably score with Parsons. Like, the player does stop with the whistle, but I don't think it affects.
Possibly, but I think that reaction from Pats typifies exactly their performance. Though no heart, no determination,
Yeah.
no
Oh,
grit,
yeah.
loss of battle.
Yeah. Probably the worst they played all season.
For sure, we're going to come back to them. Fat Dave will
Are
argue
we talking
that
about the
one as
penalty?
well.
Oh, yes.
Fat Dave will argue that one. Won't he?
Are we talking about the
Fever.
penalty or are we going straight to Pats?
No, we're going to talk about very briefly that penalty as well.
Yeah.
Penalty for you?
Dive. No penalty.
I think he's probably got it because of what happened in Derry, but Sean Hart is like, they've given it a referee
Yeah.
decision to make. It's horrendous. You don't normally dive in, the voice going on his left foot. It's awful by Hart.
Yeah.
He has that mistake in him. It's hard to know if there's contact in the box like that first with no contact on the ball. It probably is, but we can't even know if there is contact.
Yeah, like to be fair, like when you're watching the game, there was obviously another bad angle when obviously the tackle happened.
70 bad angles.
Yeah, that's true.
They
Yeah,
show like 3 angles and none of them show the tackle.
Yeah.
Like.
And I know the Void put that thing on Instagram, but like, there's so much AOE out there. Is there who knows if that's true?
That's a
like-
picture from. No, it is. It's from Ryan Bourne. I meant to give him a shout out.
You were going to say
for
that, of course.
but as well,
No, if you go on to right now, info.ie, Ryan Bourne photography on there, you'll see the picture. It's not AI.
but as well, you can see him as well just going down too late as well.
I agree with you. I think if you do a freeze frame as a penalty and you do it in real time, it's a
Yeah.
penalty. But I remember looking at the time. I remember thinking he's fallen over about 3 hours after the
Yeah.
contact. You know what I mean? Fair play to him. He's won a penalty for his side. He's felt contact. He's gone down. He's got a penalty.
Yeah,
So a penalty
I
for me?
think it
Probably
probably
not.
is. If there's contact there, it doesn't need to be. Especially when you fly in like that. It's
Yeah.
different if it's like you're running side by side, but when you fly in 150 miles an hour like Sean Hart did, it doesn't need to take much. So
what's the difference between that one and the Derry one?
if the Derry one got the ball,
Fair enough. No, I was because I don't think he did. But
Yeah.
fair enough. That's you. That's what you're thinking is a different
yeah,
one. That's fine.
that's what I think.
No, that's fair. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. We got a question then from the social. The BFC Ball HQ. He put Bohs are winning the league. Show me the trophy.
I don't even know how many points Bohs are.
Can't even win a gold medal for the
Seven
Egan Spoon
points.
race.
7
but
points.
no games in hand.
No games in hand. 7
No,
points.
no, no.
Oh, so you're going to win the league?
Bohs. Well, apparently that's what you said. Bohs are winning the league. Show me the trophy. is
What
what
do
he said.
you want us to say? The title race is back on, don't you? So we'll roll with that.
You want a clip?
Yeah, that's the idea.
What
Yeah,
do you want
Shane.
views?
I'd
Right,
like
hold on,
some
yeah.
views, like some clips,
Right,
Shane, so
grand,
if you wouldn't
yeah.
mind, yeah?
No, Bohs having a hot one.
Hang on, I'll tell you what,
No
we'll
chance.
get a clip out of you in a second.
No
We got
chance,
another
yeah.
social in a minute, I'll tell you that.
Fair enough.
So look, 2 Dublin derby wins, 2 clean sheets. Great week for them.
Yeah.
Could they win the league?
No.
Just keep it short.
No.
No.
Ah, yeah.
Of course you're going to say that.
There's Shay. What's my rule?
Just got to back your own.
Back your own.
Good man,
Yeah.
Daz, that fair play to you. No, they won't win. They can't win the league for me.
Next question.
Leon Cooling, Paul. Why have Bohs not won a trophy for several years?
Jesus, the show's long enough as it is, lads. We're two, we're
Can we
two
do it in
hours
one
in.
sentence?
What?
Can we do it in one sentence?
Not being good enough.
Hmm?
Yeah. Rovers a bit better. Dundalk a bit better. Their spells.
What?
So
No shells, no?
Who?
No shells, been better, no?
Drogheda.
We had like elite players on our team. Bohs do now.
Hmm.
So, but unfortunately, the other teams around them have got better.
Yeah.
We had one in from Kyle. He put good Bohs or bad Pats. Is Darren Rennie in or out? Darren, Daz, obviously, you're not going to answer that at all. And why would you? You're more than entitled not to answer that one. But good Bohs or bad Pats?
I think both things can be true at once there. I think Bohs are very good and Pats are very bad.
Okay.
I don't think it was one or the other. I think Bohs defended very well and Pats offered nothing.
Was that the best Bohs played all this season? Do you think?
No.
No, from like a defensive standpoint, maybe like they, as I said, showed a lot of heart and grit. So maybe the best we played off the ball. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it's the best. I think it's the best you've managed the game.
Yeah, maybe that's a better way of putting it.
I think you managed that game superbly. Actually, Pats were woeful.
Pats were atrocious.
Pats were awful.
Yeah, they were.
Bohs did manage to. You can't completely discredit Bohs and the way they managed the games. Before any substitutions were good. I questioned them at the time, but all of them were effective. Even Parsons coming on, I was thinking, why are you bringing Parsons? Trying to hold it. And then I was seeing it bench and whip up. I went, oh, okay, makes sense, because Ollie was getting leggy up there.
Yeah.
And Parsons come on, give him fresh legs up there. I thought, oh, fair enough. Okay, good call. But what do you reckon? Good Bohs, bad Pats?
About. I'd
Yeah.
say Pats were, yeah.
Yeah. No, I think that game kind of does fit that, the right way. Good Bohs and bad Pats.
Pats were awful.
Oh, they were
Pats
poor.
were awful.
They were poor.
That leads on to Jack Keane. He said, Shane, can you start with the Pats talk? Bottle like always.
Yeah, well now, yeah.
Go on. You're going to stop now, Shane, yeah? Is that it?
That's what the hell is Kenny doing? Like, it's literally like, let's just rely on Keane Levy and hope for the best.
But even then, he didn't really rely on Keane Levy.
Levy was the best player on the pitch in the first half, and it wasn't even close.
No,
but it's funny.
No, sorry, I do agree with you. I don't disagree with you. But the way he set up with Levy on the pitch suggests that he wasn't really relying on Levy. He restricted him.
Yeah, it was more like get him running a bit deeper.
But kind of pinned him out.
The play on the counter attack.
Pinned him out wide, no.
Yeah, I thought he played in kind of like right-ish centre mid. It's he kind of pinned him to just sit back, and I think he had Palmer a bit closer to.
He was on that wing more often than he should have been. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, right centre. Yeah, so he was drifting out a little bit to come in, but he had a few chances. And it's funny because the only time Bohs got at Pats was when Levy took about 10 hours on the ball and lost it, and then Redmond lose it as well, and then Bohs broke. So the first chance Bohs broke, they scored. Well, I know it was the penalty, but like Pats had a few chances, but I was just so surprised they sat off them. They were so, and then when they had 10 men, like that's I actually said Drogheda was probably the worst. That's probably the worst 45 minutes I've seen from anyone this year. Bohs offered absolutely nothing. Even going forward, like I know it worked out in the end, but you also know they don't even have that ability to just hoof the ball when Tierney played up front. So like there was no need to have three centre halves.
No.
You had Bresnan. I know we disagreed. He had Bresnan left centre back. Like Pats were awful. He takes off a striker for a striker instead of going two strikers. Why take Edmondson off for? Get balls in the box, and you mightn't win the first header, but at least you've got the spare man to pick up the second ball. They just done the same thing that wasn't working.
Regardless of let's get I won't even go into the formation, but the way that Pats beat Bohs last time was runners from deep, causing all kinds of trouble. Because we had to remember it was Hickey and Todd that centre half at Richmond Park as well. And Pats played Bohs off the park that night, and they had runners from deep, from Redmond, from Turner,
It's
getting
easy
in behind
to
our
do.
back
It's
line.
a bit easier to do that when Bohs are coming at you. In the second half, Bohs sat off.
No, but Bohs didn't do anything at Richmond.
Yeah, but it's harder to have, like, it's a different type
Bohs
of
were
runner.
1-0 up after a minute. at
Yeah,
Richmond
I
Park,
remember
so
saying-
they're not going to go at them.
I remember saying Bohs were okay in that game. They
No,
weren't
they were
weren't too
dreadful.
bad. But the runners from deep, it's because Bohs sat in, like, so you needed to have runners like off the ball, like.
Well, there was
instead
no
of-
movement. There was no
Yeah, they were-
movement. The
yeah.
only one who was moving was Levy.
Levy,
but
that's
he was
it.
Very
Yeah.
much
That's
on that
it.
Right, yeah, but he was very much on that right hand side.
I'm now at the stage of done a complete 360 and gone. If Levy left Pats, they're poor.
Oh yeah. I don't-
Edmondson is like
well, they're not poor,
no, they
but
are.
no, I don't think they're poor. I just don't think they have that fella who's going to unlock the door. But that wasn't Kenny's transfer plan, because he had many of those players and they didn't work out for him because he's looking for an attitude and hunger. And he went out and got those, and that's kind of why they're in the peripheral now. They're doing better than they were last year. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
But Levy is your talisman. That's who they're hanging a hat on. I thought he was superb. I agree with you.
Yeah,
But no, he was brilliant. but he
Didn't
was
get the ball enough, didn't he?
no, but he was restricted on that right hand
he
side.
just stayed in a little pocket. Yeah, whether
and
he
he
was
was
on the wing in the
trying
middle,
so hard to
he
find
just stayed in
something,
the
but
pocket
there was nothing.
instead of letting them just roam around. And
Palmer's
free him
not
up.
your man to play behind a forward.
No,
Palmer's
that's
a good
what- yeah.
player, but he doesn't. That's not his position.
When you say touch on for me, you have to touch like. I know we're gonna touch on it in a minute though, but yeah, in the big games you have to. And I sat here thinking, right, they're gonna.
No,
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
Formations are big, but I just didn't want to get into formations with you right now.
Yeah,
But
of
I
course,
would, but I just
Yeah,
I
you
felt
have
like
to,
we
but
could
you
talk
have to
about other
criticise.
bits.
Yeah,
Yeah, I thought
Kenny
his poor
was
lineup. I don't know why you're
awful.
playing Bresnan. For example, it doesn't matter if you're playing him left centre.
Yeah,
half or left back.
100%, yeah,
What
it
you're
was-
playing him for? Because if you're playing him
By the way,
left back,
James Brown.
play McClellan.
James Brown was awful.
Yeah, he couldn't.
He
He couldn't cross the road.
No, yeah, that's what. But he crossed the road to one man though. Like Edmondson was poor. Yeah, Pats were. I know we have a graphic coming up soon, do we? Graphic coming up soon, yeah.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, right. Sorry, that's right. Yeah. So let's look. This has got to be one of the main reasons why Pats are not doing great, lads. You can see there the games played in Dublin derbies this year. Rovers are 12 points ahead of Pats there.
Yeah,
Points
that's-
picked up.
But I was saying to you earlier, said that's the difference in we're 7 points behind Rovers in the real table and there. That's the difference in it just in those two. Obviously, Pats is one whole other thing, but I'm to point that out. But yeah, no, Pats. I seen Andrew Lanigan actually on TikTok describe it as Pats always thump all the fodder teams and then struggle in these games, and that's kind of evidence of that.
I wonder is
it-
that a new thing from them though?
So it's the two wins, am I right in saying it was the comeback against you and then us and Richmond?
Well, they were winning 2-0 against us, but they weren't great. They were probably the better team, but yeah, and then they won against Richmond.
Well, 3 of those losses for Pats was against Rovers.
Rovers, yeah.
And they've not scored a goal in those games either.
Wow.
Yeah.
They've just been just as feeble against Rovers as they were against Bohs on Friday.
Yeah.
So that's 4 games.
All the difference here is it's not. I know Dublin Derby is a big thing, which the media like to say, but there are teams that are around you as well. So
yeah.
Bohs and Pats are around them. I know they've got a game in hand on Bohs, but they're also the teams around you. They've been really poor against good sides.
Yeah.
Like
If they want to compete in this league, you have to win games like that.
yeah, you have to be the teams
Yeah,
around you.
Absolutely, you do.
That's
yeah.
I was banking on them maybe picking up something and changing something. He just keeps doing the same thing against Rovers. That's not working.
He
Yeah.
brought on Forrester. Friday's game did not warrant Forrester coming on. Forrester's a great player.
What's
But
his name again, by the way?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
heard
yeah,
that. Yeah, I heard that.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, was it? That's what I'm saying. With your accent, it
Yeah.
sounds like you're saying GIF.
GIF. Yeah, it's GIF. Yeah,
Yeah,
GIF.
git.
Oh,
Yeah,
git.
Yeah, so
I
I'm
heard
just
that.
interpreting the last letter of that
Exactly.
word. By the
Even
way.
the thing with Forrester is I would have brought him on, but taking Jamie Lennon off. There was no need to have Jamie Lennon on the pitch.
Oh, I think I would have gone with a bit more of a runner. I think that's what was missing.
Yeah, but you
there.
could have had Forrester pulling the strings and not Jamie Lennon. You brought Forrester on to play like. Did he bring him off for
Well,
Bagley?
you could have done that too. Yeah.
Yeah, but so
You could have
Forrester was
done that
never
too.
going to get in the box, so he took him off for his runner.
It seemed like you needed more lads that are going to run from deep and
Yeah,
try
which was
and
Bagley.
yeah,
He
took him
try
off.
and try and create a bit of space
Yeah.
because Bohs just had it sewn up. I
That was
mean,
it, I
they
don't
didn't
think-
break a sweat. You know what I mean?
They didn't do anything. Yeah,
Yeah.
Bohs literally couldn't have done, and they had like midgets on the pitch, like.
Yeah.
Like they left the no striker in the pitch. Like I was sure, I was like, right, yeah, Dougie's gonna come on here. I don't know if he's injured or what, but like they left Ross Tierney up front, so that was even the time to go and like. Did they even have any corners?
Who, Pats?
Yeah, I don't even
I think
they,
they had one or
one
two,
or
but
two,
like they
they
weren't.
brought-
Yeah, there was nothing special about them.
they were so poor.
Yeah.
As I've just seen you've put in there. Seb thought his name was GIF Forrester. I feel like there needs to be a bit of context there. By the way.
No, well, we mentioned it. You just gave the context, did you know? By saying about the accents.
Yeah, I did. Actually,
Yeah,
in
you
fairness.
did just say that, yeah.
So
I'm
I'm going to move on, Dad.
So shut up.
Right,
Yeah.
sorry about that.
Go on.
We'll move on. We'll move on. We did say as well that Dublin derbies do win titles. Do we agree? Did we?
100%. Yeah, like you have to win. Like for Rovers, there, like the only reason why Rovers have won the leagues over the years is because they've been performing in big games. So all the games against Bohs, Pats, Shells, like you have to win them games to be competing. So yeah, you have to win. You have to win. Dublin derbies are the most important thing for winning the leagues.
Yeah, I don't think the team has ever beat the little teams so easily and being so bad against the big teams. Like, I actually think that's where Rovers have nearly won the league.
Yeah.
Is because they've beaten the kind of poor teams quite easily. Where what a lot of teams have dropped points. So I was sure Pats were gonna.
Yeah.
But that is.
I think for you've been different when you won the league. I think you actually obviously beat the big teams, but then you kind of struggled against smaller
We just
teams.
didn't lose many games.
Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of drew a few and stayed in there. And
But there are more draws against obviously the smaller teams.
yeah, we just didn't lose. But we drew against the Rovers and stuff like that. But like, you don't get like a 9-point swing. Pats losing those 3 games. Even if you draw those 3 games, that's a difference of 9 points. Like you take 6 off Rovers and you gain 3. Like
Yeah.
I think the difference was Duffer set up to not lose those games. That was more important.
which just seems to be
winning.
what Pats have done a few times.
No, they didn't set. I don't think they set up for that even.
Reset there. Rovers lost 3 Dublin derbies to Bohs last year and still walked the league.
Yeah, but Bohs weren't title contenders last year. They weren't competing with them.
Yeah, but that's just against Bohs. I mean,
It's not just it's not all the Dublin.
yeah,
teams.
it's not all of them. So
The difference with Pats and Rovers this year is they're first and second most of
Yeah.
You're never going to win the league if you've
No.
lost 3 games to the team beside you, whether it's a Dublin derby or not.
we have touched on Rovers, lads. Obviously, I mean, Brennan, superb,
What a
wasn't
player. What a player.
I watched the first half, like, had a bit of Bohs and a bit of Rovers there, and he just took the game away from him in 2 seconds.
Oh,
like.
just
He's literally, at watching that game, he was like the Keane Levy at Pats. Like, it was like nothing happened unless he had the ball. Like.
yeah.
He was brilliant, and I think might be getting back to his best. It was definitely the quickest I've seen him in a while. Now he's had a lot of injuries this season. It was unbelievable.
Yeah. I think if he keeps going the way he is, he's going to get moved to the UK. Honestly.
Yeah.
Like that game against Galway, like him on that left-hand side, he just controlled that left-hand side. Like, it was nothing to him.
I don't know if they put it in the highlights. He went past about 4 players.
Yeah.
I don't know if they put it in, did they? And
I think it was the start of the clip.
Yeah, the start was it? Yeah.
I think he went past 4 lads and he gave it to McGovern, didn't he?
Someone else.
Yeah.
And it wasn't the goal though.
No.
Yeah, okay, yeah. It's unbelievable. That was before the goal. Like,
Yeah.
easy
Superb
man.
performance.
No, it
And
was.
Noonan got a goal as well. What do you make of his season so far?
Yeah. Look, he's another good player. He's another player that'll be on the ranks to UK club soon.
I think he's been poor this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's for the hype around him. I always said Eldon was the best of the 3 lads I saw. Based off, I can only judge of what I see.
Yeah, no, I agree with everything. Yeah, but
yeah, I think he's been poor this year. He scored a few goals, but I just thought he'd be a bit better.
I'm not sure he's been poor. For me, I don't think he's quite hit the heights.
The hype, I mean, sorry.
Yeah,
the expectation is.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say he's probably had his head turned, and I think he had a particularly difficult winter window with all the talk around his contracts and
He
things
had
like
no problem shooting us now, did he, when he scored? So
that. No, absolutely not. But that there you go. He had a good game that game.
the gift of the goal. Not to finish it though.
yeah, there's definitely potential in him. That's one thing I have to say.
For sure. There's no doubt about that. And then our last social question of the evening, lads, was Dara SRFC. Who's winning the league, lads?
Only one answer. Rovers.
That's Sligo, is it? It has to be them, doesn't it?
Pats,
what
obviously,
am I
yeah.
going to say, Shane?
Back your own, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, Rovers.
I've said it all along. I told you, didn't I? Look at them. I told you. I predicted they'd win the league. Oh, boring. Did you do a yawning face there, Daz? Did you? No. I thought you went like that.
She's a bit boring, to be fair. I'm wrong enough, so I don't want to be wrong on that one at all.
You got to keep that at the start, don't you?
Yeah, exactly.
I told you.
I was saying, you better believe it at all.
Yeah,
That's the
100%.
beauty of it being your own, Shane.
Yeah,
You're going to
that's
pick and
getting-
choose. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Dad said Derry. Shane said
Yeah.
Shells.
Oh,
boss.
even if you didn't, I'd just clip it to make it sound like you did. That's the beauty of it. Lads, predictions, and then we're going to get this wrapped up. Derry City versus Waterford.
1-1.
1-0 Derry.
The grass pitch. 2-1 to 30.
I was going to say 2-1 Derry myself. I'll go 2-0.
You can't just change it from a win to a draw because I said it.
I can.
Why don't you go 3-1 or 4-1? You can't. How can you predict?
I'm going to go
Because
2.
I said it.
Well, perhaps the stoppage time ball went up and then he stuck in an equaliser, Shane. All right, maybe I was thinking 90 minutes for 2-1. And then Watford get an equaliser and stoppage time.
Not only have you changed the score because I said the same score, you've now changed the result.
Yeah. he wants to be different.
Yeah, 2-1.
Yeah, okay. Okay, friend.
And when it comes in 2-1 Derry, I said, see, I would have gone with that.
Yeah.
I would have gone with that one, lads. Drugs
Yeah.
versus Bohs.
Oh.
Dogs versus
Hmm.
DCFC. The UFC, whatever it is, yeah. I don't go around singing other people's songs every week, Daz, so.
Gonna
Sorry, I
say
had to fix everyone's cameras.
gonna
On
say
you
2-1 Drogheda.
Go on, Drugs.
go. Well,
Glabrois, me.
Yeah, go on.
we
Jeez,
know
that's
my
how-
favourite Drogheda stat is that they either keep a clean sheet or they concede multiple. He's never conceded one goal.
No.
2-0 Bohs.
Yeah, Bohs will do alright. They're awful. 2-0 to 3-0 to Bohs, seeing as I won't go with someone else, but I won't change
You don't change the result, no? Yeah, 4-1 draws or something, no?
I have to back my own.
You have to, yeah.
See, the trend would be the Bohs win, and I think performances would suggest that they might. But I am going to go 0-0.
Yeah, see the
I
problem for
could
me.
say that.
Yeah, see the problem for me is Bohs never really have a good record at home, like in our place. So that's why I'm just confident for a win.
Mm.
I'm praying for a win.
You need
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, we do need one.
You
Light the
need one.
candles.
Yeah.
Rovers versus Shamrock.
Yeah.
I see what you did there.
Oh, man.
Where's Sligo, is it?
In Sligo, yeah.
Is that on Saturday or Friday?
Friday.
Friday, yeah.
Friday. That's
Europe.
disappointing. Oh, yeah, they're yeah.
I'm gonna say 1-1.
1-0.
Rovers playing Tuesday or Wednesday? Wednesday.
Tuesday.
I
Oh,
will
Champions League.
say 1-0.
1-1 then.
3-1 Shamrock Rovers.
On the basis
They might
that
not,
they
they might not
changed
play a
the
full
team.
team, so
No.
but I think they'll beat
No.
them, so I'm going to say 1-0.
No, I think they'll play. Near enough full strength.
Okay.
3-1.
Are they away on Tuesday or at home?
I think they're away.
Who are they playing against?
Malta. Malta.
Yeah, there you go.
In Malta,
Yeah.
yeah.
Roddy Collins' old team.
Pats versus Galway United.
I think I'm going to say the same thing I said about Shamrock Rovers in the terms of Galway will lose this game and nobody will be because it's in Dublin, is it?
In Chicor, yeah.
1-0 the Pats.
2-1. But a comfortable 2-1 though. I don't think it'll be edgy. 2-1.
I'm going to say 3-0 to Pats.
2-0 Pats.
Fair enough.
Shells versus the Town.
Yeah.
I'm basing this entirely on Shell's second half performance and Dundalk's second half performance. Shell will get something out of the game. I will go with a 1-0.
3-0 the Shells.
Sam's taking it back by that one.
I know.
All out attack.
5-0 Shells. No, I'll go 1-0. 1-0 Shells.
2-0 Shells.
Are Dundalk going to have their players there? Hopefully
Yeah, I
not.
think they'll lose
No
their
one's even
centre forward.
expecting Dundalk to get a chance on goal between the
No,
forwards.
Kenny or Ruby's leaving.
You know
this
what
week.
that means then.
Yeah, Dundalk are going to win
3-0
3-0.
Dundalk.
Yeah, of course.
That's
Yeah.
what that
I'm
means.
going as well,
You
so
know
it
what
could
they
be
say,
0-0.
Daz?
Oh, yeah.
Could be 0-0. I am going. So,
Yeah.
Daz, I forgot to actually play this at the beginning, so maybe we'll just play at the end for those who are left watching as well. Pat Hickey's dad was giving it socks at the end of the when Bohs went 2-0 up. Bottom left there, lads.
Where?
Bottom left.
On the video.
On the white shirt?
Yeah, the white shirt with the red sleeves is Pat Hickey's dad.
He's loving life, isn't he? Look at him.
Absolutely living the dream.
Out of ball, is it? He's gone home now, though, so that's his last ball.
He's on
game.
the over for a few days.
He was over for 3 weeks or something.
Oh.
So he came to a couple of games, but he really enjoyed that one.
Yeah.
Oh, he loved it.
You need,
Yeah, and you know what's funny is Youngler got sent off as well.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
failed to
that's
touch
true.
on how awful that was. Yeah,
He's celebrating with him in the stands, he was.
Look at him.
There's Barry's replacement, is it?
That's what they said, yeah.
Did they?
Yeah, Barry's job's in jeopardy.
Yeah.
Was you taking penalties at half time?
We'll have to fly him over and live here.
What's he taking? Oh, stop.
There you go. That was a good way to wrap things up, lads.
Yeah.
Anyone want to say anything before we wrap up?
Hope the boss.
Again,
He can't help himself. Go on, Daz, you might as well. Go on.
What?
I've seen Harry Vaughan on that camera tonight more than I've seen him on the pitch all season.
No.
So just to break the fourth wall a little bit, but what that means is because I can't see the TV from where I am to turn the clips off, so I have to just put on a video with no
give it
sound.
over, will you?
Yeah.
You've woke up now, yeah.
Sing it to us, Daz. Come on.
Harry Vaughan. Harry Vaughan.
Oh, stop
God
it
is playing electric.
Has he?
There you go.
He doesn't even play.
Bohs, Wrexham and Celtic.
Wrexham, so it was Wrexham up in
Harry.
Derry then, was it?
Harry Vaughan.
Oh.
What was it?
Oh.
He said it was. No, we won't.
no, won't go that far.
We won't. Jake, thanks very much for joining us, by the way. And we will leave the link for donations in the description, in the comments afterwards as well, lads. Lads, before you leave us, don't forget to leave a comment after the show has finished as well, just to let viewers or potential viewers know that you enjoyed the show if you did. And don't forget to like the content. I've been Seb, it's been League Rush Ball, it's been Jake, Shaneo and Dazza.
Who?
Paul Walters.
Hey.
Oh, sorry.
Paul Walters.
There we go. You've livened up. There we go. It's been Paul, Shaneo and Dazza. Take care of yourselves. Good night.
Yes.